then you'll be on. Hey, we're on.
Yes, we are on.
All right. Welcome to Fellowship Gaming live stream this evening. Thank you for joining us, and please look at our other social media for additional content, and our Patreon for support or to support new content. If you're new, please subscribe and give us a like. Now sit back, grab a drink and/or snack, and enjoy the stream. And thank you for joining us tonight.
Skip that part.
But the legal fund.
Yeah, the legal fund.
All right. Fellowship Gaming uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc., used under Paizo's community use policy, and we are explicitly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content. Fellowship Gaming is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, please visit paizo.com. And Jeremiah, we have an announcement to make?
We do, as we have discussed on multiple outputs this time on our Twitter, on all of our weekly streams. We are giving away a set of dice. It is this cool looking, what is this color? Like an olive?
It says on the top.
I think it's green steel.
Yellow steel. Sounds like blue steel from whatever that show is called, Zoolander. We're giving it away to, we were going to give it away to our 50th subscriber, but not all of you are listed as public, so we can't see you. So instead we've called an audible, and we're going to have you guys respond to our Torg video, episode 17, Love and Drama in a Sea of Monkeys. You can find that on our YouTube channel. You can also, we're going to link it here underneath in our little comments. We're going to pin a comment. We're going to try to give you every opportunity so that you can win. That's our goal. The submissions are going to be open until Monday evening. Tuesday morning, I'm going to spin the old wheel, and we'll choose someone that has commented. And we'll go from there, and you'll get your little fantastic set of dice. Back to you, Mike.
All right.
I am a reporter.
This is a recording.
So for tonight's stream, we're doing Horizons of the Vast.
Woo!
Yay!
Excited. My dice doesn't change.
Yeah.
It's a 20 and a d6.
See, it's been a while since we've played, so let's go ahead and have everybody introduce their characters again.
Yeah, my name is Doc. I am a tiny little space goblin who is a disgruntled sergeant. He is the medic. And he is 10 years old, 3 foot 4 inches, and is grumpy like any NCO you ever seen. He is.
I resemble that remark.
I mean, you might.
I do not.
But I mean, he's just like, he's like my army buddy who was, I can't remember, Whiskey 94, Whiskey 92, whatever the medic MOS is. I can't remember. I apologize, Tyler. And he just goes over and is just, he'll fix you. He ain't happy about it. He'll fix you. His teddy bear might be on back order, though.
His teddy bear?
Yes. So there's an item that is a medical item. It's a teddy bear that sends out brainwave theta waves. While you cuddle it. It gives you a +2 will save while you're dreaming.
Awesome. That's
But
awesome.
he wears his normal armor, but he has a giant, and I mean giant, because he's a small creature. The lab coat is designed for medium-sized creatures, but it is pristine white. No matter what mud he tracks through, it is white. And because we abide by the Geneva Convention, it does not have a red American cross on it.
What's the Geneva Convention?
The Geneva Convention says... Oh. I'm sorry. I was just like, yeah, like, it's the weirdest thing. Per the Geneva Convention, you cannot have the red cross on anything, like in a game. So, I don't know if you guys knew about that.
No.
Yeah. Weird things.
The reason I was saying, what's the Geneva Convention is they're not even in our galaxy.
No, they're not. It's fine, but just saying, per our galaxy, I'm following the rules in our galaxy. Casey?
They're around there
Okay.
somewhere.
All
He
right.
knows.
So, my character is Alondra Castrillo. She is a noble elf who attempted to be a pop singer. She only had one successful song, Sex in the Twilight Sea. She goes by the stage name Shara Grimoria, and she has her favorite little animal on the face of the earth. Her pet squawks, Mr. Tiggles, who everyone is much more impressed with than they are her.
Yeah. Love Mr. Tiggles.
Mr. Tiggles is awesome. And she would not be offended if someone gifted her some armor for Mr. Tiggles. She would probably even return the favor by gifting them armor back.
Same size as Mr. Tiggles? Doc
No,
may
she
take you
wouldn't-
up on that. He's that size.
Actually, no. Mr. Tiggles is smaller than Doc.
Oh, is he tiny?
He is
Okay.
tiny. We've been screwing that up. He has to enter squares.
Okay. That's good to know.
Yes, Mr. Tiggles is tiny. Which he could use some armor.
I'm playing Eagle Coral Diver, a Cyphozoan experimental mechanic who specializes in a vehicle. I have my jellyfish walker that we've been exploring the planet with, and it's been awesome. Cyphozoans are jellyfish-like people that can just float, walk. I'm not really clear what we do. But, we get around.
I keep thinking of like Mass Effect. Those
Yeah.
floating.
Yeah.
That's what I get when I think of your character. Is when they just.
See, I don't
This one thinks that you're an awesome person.
I don't think we float, and that's the thing. I think we walk.
Why
on
do
our
I not remember
tentacles.
those from Mass Effect?
Oh, if you don't remember those things are everywhere.
Especially in the first one.
I guess it's just been so long since I played Mass Effect.
Probably.
Someone hasn't seen the Blasto movies. Is what's going on.
That's also true.
I have no idea what that is, and I should probably be ashamed.
Yep.
I don't know what it is either.
Similarly,
He's like, yeah, you should ashamed. Yeah, you're fine.
So, it's an action movie in universe that's, I think, based off of Lethal Weapon.
oh yeah,
In universe?
In
it's in
universe.
universe, and there are ads for it throughout. I remember that now.
I don't.
Yeah.
I do remember that now.
And I can't remember.
I don't remember what they look like.
I can't remember the name of the species, but the main action hero is one of those like floating jellyfish guys.
Okay.
And he's paired with the ones that always have to announce what they're feeling.
Oh, those guys are awesome.
And he's like the cop who's
The
nearing
Lori Twos.
retirement. Yeah.
Watch the 16-hour epic Laura 2's Hamlet.
That, honestly, I would watch that. I would legit watch that, the Hanar.
And,
Oh,
that's
okay, yes.
Yeah, no. I was like, I'm walking around, like, listening to all this stuff. I'm like, I would totally listen to an Alora 2 play, hands down. That would be fantastic. Just Hamlet emoting. Yeah, I'd be down with that. He emotes half the freaking play anyways. What's the difference?
I am playing Dantrag Hune, a drow witch warper. And he has purple hair and wears sunglasses during the day.
Okay.
And at night, when the beats go on.
At night when he feels like it.
And also because the future's so bright.
And also because if he doesn't, he takes a negative 2 to perception.
There's that.
And
In case you didn't know, I was singing I wear my sunglasses at night. Just,
No, I
just over there
recognize
for that side of the table.
We just
Fred didn't
needed-
make a single response of recognition.
We just
It was-
needed it not recognizable by the Twitch.
It's okay.
Yes. I was just trying to. It sounded kind of familiar, but at the time, as I said, I've had about 4 hours of sleep today.
Mm.
And they'll
thanks to my ears that aren't infected.
We're
It's
happy
not
they're
really
not
not
infected.
So,
And we're glad you made it.
yes.
Because otherwise we'd be like, no idea what we're doing tonight.
Okay. What are we doing there, Mike?
All right, so you were still.
Wow. She took a beating, apparently.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
did.
she did.
I got.
I mean, it's not hard for her, because she's a pansy.
Well, I think I'm down to 4 stamina points.
I was down to 2.
I'm fine.
Shut up, you.
Not saying
You are not the
anything.
envoy with 10 con.
No, I'm just
That is obnoxious, annoying, and worthless in a fight.
I'm just a witch warper with 10 con.
Got a lot of 10
Yeah,
pounds.
you're more
I-
useful than her.
Do I have the highest stamina at 13?
I've
you-
got you timed.
Oh, okay. What's your con?
It's a 12.
Okay, I am the healthiest here with a 13 con. Oh, we're so squishy. Oh, it's painful. Okay.
Any local or peers want to come join this group and be our meat shield?
It's the Squishmallow party.
Yeah, that's the whole point. It's fun and terrifying.
You just all hide in the van, anyways.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's okay. If Doc dies, I'm going to make a power armor, power jockey mechanic.
To be fair, if she dies, I'm gonna have to discuss with Mike what I want to do.
Where are we at? Because we just did a massive jack ton of exploring.
Yes. So,
I do not remember.
We have been exploring the crap out of our hexes.
yes, you have.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing we do. It's like our job. You're here.
But we're
What do we
really
do?
effective at it.
Explore things. What else? Populate the planet.
Forget
We're not so effective at that.
Populate the planet, no. Make nice roads, yeah. We're playing Civilization in Space. Civ 12.
Whether you like it or not, that does include populating the planet.
We're trying to get more people to come, not necessarily populate it ourselves. Repopulate it ourselves.
You're getting it
And
prepped for
see,
people to
that's
come
kind
in,
of the
yes.
thing. Are there more coming?
There are going to be more coming.
Yeah,
eventually.
we're the
initial wave.
yeah, we're the plop down one of 6 people, one of 6 groups, 7 groups on the planet colonizing it.
Yeah. We're doing infrastructure. I don't know how many more waves are coming, but they're going to have people to actually help populate because,
On
Genetics.
my other map.
well, genetics, and you need a population to actually start
A population.
Doing anything.
doing anything. Luxury goods, well, you need enough people dealing with the necessities first. That's what we're doing. We're dealing with necessities.
the bare necessities.
Pretty much.
We haven't found any bears yet, have we?
We have found worse.
No bears.
Oh, there you go.
This is a bad thing? I mean, to be fair, bears aren't even really all that common now. I have, in my entire life, never seen a bear out in the wild.
Oh. Count yourself freaking lucky, man.
I mean, yes and no.
I think I've seen elk. I've seen an elk.
I've seen a bear. The closest I've ever been to a bear. Not happy about it. Was where Fred is from here. That was bad. Because it was a cub. I was sleeping. We woke up. Saw the cub snuffling. We're like,
Nope.
this is going to be a bad day.
I was from here to you and saw a skunk, and I thought that would be worse.
Depends on where you've encountered the skunk.
In my camp,
I mean,
at scout camp.
yeah.
And and it was digging around in our kitchen that we somewhat fixed. And I turned around and I said, okay, turn around. I'm not going to deal with this skunk.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
I remember one year, they were a real stickler about flag ceremony in the morning,
Ugh.
and only one person ever got excused in the week I was there, and that was because the skunk had gotten into his tent, curled up and fell asleep on top of him while he was in his sleeping bag, and they were like, no, he can stay. The rest of you go. So we left him there to his fate.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. Like, zit. Nope, you can stay.
I'm going to be very quiet and not bug you at all, and hopefully you'll get up and move here soon.
Someday. They say he's still there to this day. 20
Yeah,
years.
you were making your way back to the settlement
Okay.
Okay.
because you had taken.
Was I actually with you guys at this time?
No, I think at this point in time, you're back at camp doing administrative work.
administrative stuff? Yeah, they were taking. I just misplaced her name. Thuriel Rostos back to the mountains so she can go back over to her settlement.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't believe we got to that point, but as she leaves, she does give you a disruptive weapon fusion seal,
No, I think
For-
I do remember that.
helping her bring her husband's body back.
I think Brian is the quartermaster.
No,
Yeah,
I haven't
quartermaster.
tracked any loot because I wasn't around for any loot.
Not there was no loot last week.
There was no.
Not or last time.
Yeah, the only thing was
6
this
months
last
ago.
thing. Yeah, was the disruptive seal that she was going to give you.
Alright, so that's our first.
Or are you tracking, Fred?
I wasn't tracking.
Yeah, I'm not tracking, which is not great.
Here, friend, will you
I'm tracking.
open up one of those notebooks?
I am tracking.
Okay.
I'm tracking the charter and all the other garbage.
Excuse me, pardon me. Coming.
It's probably sealed.
Yes, it is.
Let's look at the fusions. What does disruptive do?
It's against undead.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
Let's
About standing over is when I sit down, I want to stand back up.
Horizons of the loot. Does it have a level, Mike?
Level 3.
That's good. We're gonna try that.
Disruptive. There we go. So it can only go on something that does bludgeoning damage.
We're level 2, right? Or
Yes.
We're level 2.
Level
Yeah.
two,
Level
yep.
2.
I must have forgot to change that.
I have to remember that part. I don't suppose we came into a whole bunch of credits.
No, no, no.
We really don't have anything we can spend them on.
He does.
Yeah.
He
I'm-
has to spend credits to upgrade his vehicle.
Well,
UPB technically.
I want to spend credits.
I mean, I also want to spread in credits because I can upgrade my pet.
Well, I was knowing
Yeah.
Starfinder, we're not going to get any.
The first level vehicle isn't that expensive, but the second level vehicle, there's quite a price jump.
So, Brian, we also have this. I actually did mark things down. We
Okay.
got an S-Tech suit, a survival something, and a static pistol. Static arc pistol. I can't read my own handwriting. That's my fault. You know what that says? Survival something.
Something to
Yeah.
Let me see.
I don't know how you guys. Why I'm asking you guys to read my handwriting.
Because I was in the army, I can read almost anything.
I am a true doctor. I just figured you might know because.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Flare gun.
Okay. A survival flare gun. Okay, you got all three?
Yep.
Okay, fantastic. I'll erase this off my crappy sheet. Yeah, because you weren't here last time, we did get some gear. And I'm an idiot, because I can't remember garbage.
Only because I wasn't here.
That's fine.
Yeah, no. There is a way to buy my companion up,
That's good.
but I don't think I can really do it until level 3, because a level 1 Squawks is better than an animal companion at level 2.
Yes, it is.
Pretty sure it's level 3 that it's actually an improvement over my Squawks.
Alright, so the rest of you get back into the settlement about 4 days later.
Okay.
And as you get back, you all hear, and you've kind of seen her moving through the settlement for the last couple of days, but there is a representative from another charter visiting your settlement. And her name is Bandina Lod.
Bandina Lod?
Yeah, and she is a human female.
Do we know which of the charters she's in?
Celestine.
Okay.
So is that Bedina or Badina?
B-U-N.
Oh,
D-
Bud.
Bud.
Dina.
Yep.
What was the last name?
L-O-D.
And she's representing the Celestine?
Yes.
Is she an ambassador for the Celestine?
No, she is a mining contractor.
Okay.
She has a small unit of stonecutters that she's brought with her,
Okay.
and they were looking to see if there were parts in the area that might
Quarry?
need her expertise. But she does, once the group is back, she does approach you.
Okay.
So I've heard that there's this mysterious rock structure.
Yep.
I'd be
obelisk.
interested in some more research on it. If you would allow me to, I can make it profitable for you.
Okay. What are we
We
talking?
can. My charter is willing to transfer some resources for you.
Okay. What kind
if
of
we-
resources?
Probably just resource units.
Yeah.
UPB.
No,
Yeah,
it's all
it's our use research.
charter
Yeah,
just
so charter.
research.
Yeah.
grand things that are just on like starship building points.
So our character wise, it would be 6 units worth.
6 units, and what are they wanting in return? Just
She
to
wants
research.
to-
Access to the rock.
She wants access to the rock and copies of all other research done up to date.
I'm fine with that. Is anybody else?
That sounds good enough.
That's
to
fine with me, but I
and,
want to.
I want to also make sure that she gives copies of anything she researches back to us. It's still our rock.
We could do that as long as we make a law criminalizing any citizen's failure to hand over any other research. I want to be able to get through all of it and try to track down everything we have on this.
A law against all research, or just research regarding this?
Research regarding the Spire.
A law in both charters?
Yes.
If you're gonna sense motive, then now would be the time. I don't got it.
Yeah. Mine's not great.
Yeah, but you get to add the D6 to it.
D6 I better, because that's garbage. That's still garbage. 9.
That's not
That's wisdom based.
Wisdom based.
Oh, I guess we can all do it though, can't we?
I mean, we can, whether or not
You
I'm
can,
good at it.
whether you do better than me, who my dice are being spiteful.
I got a 9.
I rolled a 15.
I got a 12.
Just
15 is our high.
15 is
general
high.
sense of whether or not that's because anytime you ask for laws to be created, that sounds sketchy as all get
Yeah,
out.
it does. I'm not happy about that either.
So yeah, you're feeling more that she's more of an authoritarian, and she's really like pushing. And you kind of look into it. She's pushing like a lot of laws in her charter area as well, and just it seems like she's just trying to maintain what kind of information is being passed along this region.
So is that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why there needs to be a law regarding this.
Yeah, that's the thing with me. I
And
don't.
That's what she is saying. I don't see why we need a law about this. I mean,
All we need to do is sign a contract, and the contract is legally binding. That's a law enough as it is. So that should, yeah,
that should be satisfactory
Satisfactory,
that we have a binding contract between our settlement, your settlement, that all information will be freely exchanged, and we're not holding anything back.
Both ways.
Go ahead and make a diplomacy check on her.
I'm gonna try to aid.
Okay. Let's see, is that one I get
Okay.
D6 on too?
You should if you've chosen it.
Yeah, you get sense motive and one of your choice.
Bluff.
You chose bluff. That happens.
I got diplomacy.
Yeah, she took skill, expertise, bluff.
So whatever I got, so I got a total of a 17.
So
on
no, I don't
diplomacy.
get that.
Nice.
Are you aiding or trying?
I thought I ought to try because I actually have diplomacy.
Okay.
What'd you get on the die?
I got a 16 on the die.
Okay, I am aiding you.
Success?
Yes.
Okay. So,
Dude. So I had a 17.
17,
17
I-
total.
20 something.
yeah, 28.
All right, so she will agree to that. And
And Doc will point out we have easy access. There's a road coming from our settlement to the location. It'll be quick and easy to travel.
We have a road already?
We have done nothing but build roads.
Ew.
yeah, not to
I
mention
don't remember that.
Yeah, every hex we visit, we spend a period of time to build a road through it. So instead of taking 2 units of time, it takes 1 unit of time less.
Oh, yeah, now I
Yeah,
remember.
and we've been just building just straight roads across the map to resources. So
I'm just seeing like the back of the vehicles is like dropping bricks.
yeah, just lays bricks.
We don't know where the bricks come from, but it doesn't.
It's Roman concrete. We got enough seawater.
We don't have any seawater.
Yeah,
That's a
but-
fresh water.
Doc doesn't know anything about Roman concrete.
Or water.
Apparently.
So go ahead and put that you have 6 RU.
6 additional RUs. Fan-freaking-tastic. That's a gigantic
huge.
boon. Because we had 3, so now we have 9. And we have an upkeep of 3 every single time.
Okay. That's a one-time payment, right?
Right. Yep.
Okay. Got it.
That actually means we can start building garbage. Okay.
I'd rather start with some actual useful things than garbage.
Well, it's all garbage because it's low stuff. But, like, we just have to, we have to build all the low stuff, and then we can build the high stuff.
Yeah, I know. Oh, come on.
All right. So, how long do you want to stay in the settlement?
We should be back just enough to start the next cycle of...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
What
that
are our
pulled up.
traits at
Our
currently?
current traits are 1 accord, 2 culture, -1 economy, 0 magic, 2 technology. We're starting with technology, so we could easily get a recharge station. That'll bump our tech up by 1. Or like I'm trying to find things like we could do a school, which will bump up our culture and our magic.
Yeah, I think I was looking more towards the school.
We could also build a shopping center, which will bump up our accord and our economy.
Why do I only have the advanced projects?
That's all there is that costs like that. If you go 1 page back, you'll see all the basic things. 1 page back. It should say events.
I'm looking
Right here.
for... Yeah, I've got that. Right there.
That's it.
Events.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because weren't we looking to build a school
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to have to build it
eventually?
eventually, yeah.
I think a school would be more helpful now than.
Let's see. So we need to do the collection. So go ahead and roll your settlement die.
Okay. So, so settlement die is a d6, a 5. So what is that?
So that's how many more resource units you get.
You sure?
Yeah, determine how many resource units you have this turn by rolling your settlement die
Okay.
and any resource die you gain.
And then additional resources die. Okay,
Yeah.
we have 2d4 resource die.
Oh, yeah.
So that's an additional 6.
6.
So we have 11 total of
I am not finding a school on here.
because you only have the first page. Go to the second page.
Is it on the back?
No. You may be out of order. Okay. That's it. Okay, next.
Let's see. Then downtime activities.
We have our downtime activity that we've chosen, as always, is administrative duties.
Okay, I've got page 51.
Oh, I have mine out of
49.
order. Okay, there we go. I was out of order.
44, 45, 46. I don't have a 47.
I have a 47, but it still says advanced projects.
Yeah, that's what he's looking for.
Yeah.
We can. Let's continue. And
Continue.
Okay, so then pay the upkeep, which is 3.
so 3. We're back to 17.
It might be in my sheet thing. It got missed on accident.
Okay, next.
Okay,
There it is.
so let's see.
Our event chance is at 15% currently.
Let's see. Adjust unrest. So let's see. And you don't have unrest of 10 or higher at this point. Do
We
you?
have no unrest. We have
Alright.
0 unrest because we've paid during our upkeep every single time.
Okay, so now it's projects phase.
Okay, we can do 2 projects. One can be an advanced project. So what I think is we should claim another resource resource space, and then potentially either do like a school or gosh dang it.
Oh, so you want a resource node?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then possibly the recharging station so that we can get our tech up. Oh no, we haven't been building roads. We have been making it easier to go through. We've been mapping the areas.
Yes.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yes. We don't have roads.
Roads will only help us in the giant, like, in the mountains and in the forests. So we can do a school, a recharge station, or a shopping center. That's our limit.
I mean, I'm kind of on board with the school because that gives us culture and magic. And do a recharge next month.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Anybody else?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. We now have,
Yeah,
we're building a
liked it.
school. No, right? Yeah, school.
Yeah, school.
Settlement Projects is a school. And a Harmony Prime. That's the limit per settlement. And that's going to be 8 resources. 8 resources.
Yes.
School. That adds plus 1 culture and 1 magic. So that's a 3 culture.
It has 0 magic. Right?
And a 1 magic.
1 magic. I thought we were at -1 magic.
We're at -1 economy.
Oh.
Yeah, we need to start figuring out how to boost our economy.
The bank, the shopping center.
Shopping
Center was
center.
it was plus
Yeah.
1 accord and plus 1 economy, which
Yep.
we can do. It's not a huge concern. And that's 8 resources, it says.
Yeah.
So we have 9 resource points left. We have claimed an additional hex, which costs build resource nodes costs 1. So we're at 8. And we get 3d4 resource dice.
I propose the school's name be the Invertam School for Learning Stuff.
I reject that outright.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Gotta
our
have
section,
someone's
and then
name on the
what's
school,
events?
guys.
Did we roll for the event?
Not yet.
I was thinking just New Haven School for Gifted.
I wouldn't add the gifted.
We're gifted.
We're gifted, so.
Yeah.
Leave off the gifted. New Haven's public. Well, yeah, it is.
Harmony Prime School for School.
New Harmony Learning Institute.
That sounds like we're experimenting on them.
South Harmon Institute of Technology.
Yeah.
Yeah? Nobody?
Yeah.
Nobody? Okay.
No, I got it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I love that film so much.
So
What film was that?
That's Accepted, where the guy creates his own fake college.
That's probably why I haven't.
It's good. It's a Jake Long? Yeah, Jake Long.
yeah.
It's a good film. It's got the dean Brown. His last name's Brown. Oh, he's a real crass comedian. I'll look him up while Mike does the math.
Well, it's a good. And based off of true stories, I recall.
I started watching Lockwood and Company today.
How's that?
It was interesting. Apparently, ghosts invade, and they go around trying to. It's based off some books. I was just wondering if it was horrible. I mean, if whether he butchered it as bad as half the other.
Let's see. What is
Ones they've
your
done.
charter size right now?
It will be 4.
4.
Lewis Black.
It was black.
He's a real crass comedian, but it's a good
Yeah.
film. It's a good film. I'll see if I can let you borrow it. I probably don't have the disc. I'll just have it. Otherwise, it's a good film. It's got a lot of good quotable stuff.
What is your accord?
Our chord is currently 1, which means we're gonna get a negative somewhere.
And technology?
2.
2. Okay.
I hate that. Like in the beginning, we're just like, oh, you're just getting penalties across the board because your things aren't high enough. I'm like, don't you have like a little bit of a initial like you're fine for a bit? Nope, it's just hard from the beginning.
Yeah.
That's how settlements are.
Yeah.
That's why we do funny things like, we have barely any structures in. Let's build a school or a shopping center. We need frozen
So
trees.
there is a small planet quake during this month, but you're able to rally and get everything built up
Okay.
and put it back together. Since it looks like with the target numbers, you're on the good side for right now.
Okay.
So you're okay.
Okay.
But yeah, you're able to get everything fairly put back together with minimal usage of resources and all that.
Okay. Do we lose any resource points?
No.
Okay.
65 resource points.
Yeah. Don't even. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Oh, it costs freaking 6 just to build a road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm like, no, we've been
Eventually-
mapping.
Yeah, the beginning it's like really slow, then hopefully you'll be able to get enough going here after a while.
Well, when we start claiming every single hex as a resource die, coming and going, yeah, we're doing things. Okay.
Okay, make sure I'm reading
Mike, did you share on us the recent map, the hex map?
No, I have not.
Okay, that's totally fine. I've just been looking for it and I couldn't find it.
Okay,
Clicky click.
right text. Okay. So later in the evening, on a night before you guys are going to head out, you hear a screech. It's almost like a feedback just roar through the settlement.
Oh, man.
Is that another gremlin?
It's
Those
the
of you that
Longtress
were asleep
singing
are now
again.
awake,
Okay.
and it seems like the whole settlement is awake now.
Wow. Not good.
Doc is like, rubbing his eyes, is like, I swear, I'm going to hurt something. Just starts loading his rifle, just...
And as you kind of go outside and start trying to assess things, you notice that the communications array building, all the power is out.
Why would the power go out? Where's
Gremlins.
the dwarf?
Well, let's go find it.
Yeah, she will throw on her armor,
Yeah.
grab her gun, and Mr. Tiggles will happily be chasing after her. Probably not, because if it was feedback, it probably hurt his ears.
It hurt everybody's ears.
Doc is just like, okay. And it's just double timing it over there as fast as he can because he's got a speed of 35. Goblins. They're fast.
Fast, yes.
They're fast little things.
So as you make your way over there, you see the moonlight illuminates the communication center as all of its windows are shattered, as well as the small plaza out in the front. And you see the deputy communications officer, Balko Unkar, leaning over the fallen body of Thala Ingalios, one of the settlement's laborers.
Stabilize.
You notice as you're getting closer to him, his movements are jerky in particular.
The guy that's standing.
Yeah,
Okay.
the communications deputy. And he gestures with one hand as though pulling a veil over the half-orc. And the darkness covers her and she disappears. Only a dark stain remains on the ground where she once lay.
Holy freaking crap.
And he looks up, his red eyes sunken unnaturally deep into its corpse-like face, and says, I didn't mean to do it. And the night slithers tighter around him, and he clenches his fist as though ready for a fight.
I freaking identify that thing, whatever the heck is going on with that thing, dude. 29, whatever. Whatever it needs to be, it's 29.
So you're realizing he's no longer living. He has somehow transformed into an undead creature. and it feels
Who
like
put the seal on?
and almost like you can feel like negative energies pulsing out from his body now. You also think, though, it looks like whatever's affecting him is trying to take over him. But you think maybe if you can appeal to his humanity, he might be able to snap out of whatever's going on.
Who is this?
He is the communications officer.
What's his name?
Balco?
Balco,
Okay,
second guy.
Balco,
Okay,
okay.
and who's the half-orc that died? That was at the Angelo sisters?
Yeah, it was Sally.
Thali is dead?
Yeah, she's the youngest one.
Crossing her out. She's dead.
She'll probably be back.
Oh, man. Come back as a Borai.
Or a Varkalak.
What about a vampire?
Nah, those don't
aren't
exist.
real.
Sorry. uh,
So, in order to draw him back, you can do several things. You can do a bluff or diplomacy check to try to calm him down and to help him try to understand what he's done.
okay.
Also, you can do a culture check to have him recall his history and to get him to talk about his homeworld.
Okay.
Or you can try to intimidate him to insist that he gain control of his body again.
Control of yourself, man.
Or you can do
Josh
a
Coe's not
mysticism
here.
check
What
to
was that last one?
mysticism
Okay.
to help him sense the malevolence
Malevolence.
that's going on with him and see if he can try to help push it out.
Okay. Who's got the highest skill in any of those? We had bluff, diplomacy, mysticism, or culture.
I have mysticism of 5.
And it's going to be multiple checks.
Multiple
Okay.
checks.
I have a diplomacy of 10.
But your bluff gives you that plus d6,
Yep.
yeah?
And that's a 9 still.
Okay, that's still pretty good. You?
I got nothing.
Doc just is like, turns around point blank and just right in the chest, and there's just a dart. You're suddenly a lot better at bluffing. You get a +2 to bluff for 1 minute. He just was like, nope.
She's like, ah!
Doesn't hurt you. It,
No, it's a shock factor.
you have this
Like,
needle.
thunk. Ah!
You have this dart sticking out of your chest, comically large. Doesn't hurt.
Well, the first thing she does is pulls that out.
And then he just goes, "You
Don't
got
do
this.
that
You
without
got
warning.
this."
Ever again.
Drow's laughing.
Yeah.
The drow is like, health just got shot. Mr. Tiggles is not happy about that.
It's fine. He's Mr.
He's
Tickles.
growling at you, but
Mr. Tickles has seen me shoot you guys.
You can also, if you have another plan, you can try to do that as well, but those are the main ones.
okay. I don't know how to make. I can't roleplay her bluff on this. Really, I'm just gonna roll. So here's that. Thank you, you rotten thing.
We do have a chair.
Maybe not your metal dice.
Yeah, apparently not. So 16.
16. That still succeeds, though.
Oh, okay. That's good.
I mean, this is what she's good at.
Yeah, yeah. I want to try to use my medical knowledge to try to be like, bro, you're kind of like being weird right now. Can you like hold up? Can you like back up a little bit? Just trying to like help him. Because I am a medic. I am trying to help him with that. And just, I want to use a profession doctor if possible.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, my bedside manner is garbage, but I'm just going to be like, yeah, hey, this isn't you.
This is a little weird for you.
21.
21. So you start trying to talk to him, and he starts to slowly calm down. You do feel that pulsing kind of slowly subsiding, but it's still a little bit there.
Okay.
You said mysticism or diplomacy, right?
Or you
Culture
can do
as well.
intimidate or culture.
I don't have anything in culture. I have.
Is it only one per character, or can we do multiple?
You can do multiples.
Well, my diplomacy is higher than my mysticism. So I will attempt to be diplomatic and try to get him talking about his homeworld and stuff. Apparently not very well. 13.
13. So no. It's
What would I do?
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. I'm a biohacker.
Alright, so I'm going to take out Deapan and just be like, hey, look, see all the happy memories. So I'm going to use computers for that.
Okay.
Not a bad choice.
No.
The dice say it's a 12.
12.
Don't forget that one. No. I don't know where these come from.
Did you show you all the pictures of the half-orc family?
They were so happy before. I mean, no.
Okay.
Apparently
So,
he was wanted on his home planet.
Alondra is actually going to start singing her one-hit song.
Okay.
And she's going to hope it sparks a memory in him.
All right.
About-
Macross vibes.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, 100% Min-May. She's going Min-May.
Min-May.
You can beat her later.
Going full Min-May on you.
She's going Min-May on you. We'll see if it's full Min-May. We'll see what the dice say. Not bad. That's a 19.
19. All right, so he finally snaps out of it. You can still feel
Oh,
a
no.
bit of that darkness there,
The
but it's
Min-May
not
tactic worked.
pulsing out like
Okay.
it was. It seems to be repressed. He seems to be able to, at least for now, control it.
So, do we need to request a new laborer now?
I don't know. We'll deal with that later.
Do you understand the shitstorm that's going to happen when they find out their sister's dead?
And he slumps
it's the
down up
youngest?
against the wall of the building.
I'm a
He's like, I was
Not talking to you then.
listening to the deep space frequencies, and all of a sudden something just blared through it.
Yeah, we heard that.
And then I remember you starting to talk to me. I don't remember anything in between those time frame. How long was it?
Less than a minute.
Maybe a minute. By the way, I am switching my pistol from non-lethal to lethal.
Doc turns to Egil and is like, "Can you go take a look at the communications ray and see if you can block out some of those signals?"
I will go with you.
Sure. More the merrier.
He's like,
Well, I would feel really bad if something were to happen to one of us.
That's a lie and you know it. I know what you do in Night Arch.
Well, I did have 3 other brothers.
They all lived.
I did have 3 other brothers.
did it.
Have.
Yes, I'm sorry. Drow. I forget these things sometimes.
I am now the oldest.
All right.
So
Mike.
you go and check.
Would not be bragging about
It does
that.
seem like the equipment
Because that
does
means
need a
you're
bit of
next on the
repairing.
list.
seems like
I
the
don't have any more
frequencies
brothers.
and all the tracking information has been
Doesn't
blown
matter
out.
from what I remember.
So it
of
may
Drow.
take a little bit to repair it, but you
Your
think it still
sisters will
should
go
be able to
after
be
you
used in the
because
future.
you're
But
male.
any of the information that of like what he was
What's the
dialing through is gone.
Mm-hmm. All right. Why did you two come along?
I'm just here to make sure nothing happens to you.
Oh,
That's fair.
my manager told me this would actually, hopefully, maybe, possibly turn my career around.
No, not on the existential. Why are
He's
you
asking
here?
you, why are you
Why
there?
did you follow me into the building? Have your argument while I was looking everything
Doc
over.
is gonna try to
I
just,
don't
like,
think they did.
give him a
They're
look over.
outside.
Okay. So,
So,
other
yeah.
than basically
Alondra
becoming
and
a
him are outside.
undead creature,
Is he
he's-
now undead perma?
Yeah.
That is not English. What am I saying? Is he now permanently an undead creature? Been
That's still
speaking
not
the
even
internet.
good English. It's like, is he now undead?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm a goblin.
All right. Doc, can you
Do you
say what
need-
kind of undead so that he doesn't like try to eat Dan Trick at
What
night?
kind of undead is he? With the 29.
It is a corpse fleet or corpse folk.
Corpse folk. That's not terrifying. Don't we have an Eoxian?
Yes.
Yes. Scout.
Not just
Eoxian
Eoxian Scout. Is there an
Bone
Eoxian?
Trooper.
There is not an Eoxian charter.
No, but
No.
there was an Eoxian that just kind of. There is an Eoxian Ranger that just lives out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, but he's ours.
No, that's not ours.
No, he's
There's another one.
there was one that lives out in the plains.
Okay.
Literally, we found them out in the forest that one day.
Okay.
All right. So, but
And that's what you think happened with the half orc is he used the absorb corpse ability and just
Hater?
yeah.
How does that
There's
work?
no polite way to say that.
So he's no
No,
longer a
it's
human. He is
undead.
now a corpse folk.
Yes.
Corpse.
So yeah, they have a special ability called absorb corpse. It says a full round action, they can touch a corpse to utterly obliterate it with negative energy, leaving nothing behind but a stain on the ground.
I'm gonna meta here real quick because I want to know. Was she dead before Doc could get within 20 feet of her?
I get the feeling that yes, because
Yeah.
she had to be a corpse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally fine. I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, because I don't have to be next to her to stabilize her. I just have to be 20
20
feet,
feet.
and I can auto stabilize.
No. So basically, like, you basically were moving towards the building. You just saw him as he was doing it. As you were like, oh crap, you're trying to cast stabilize, and she was gone.
She's already gone, so okay, that's fine. Okay, well, that's gonna be a real hard conversation.
However, he looks to you and he's like, given the situation and what's going on, take this. I'm not sure how the rest of the settlement's going to react to my new stay, so maybe it's best if you take this. And he gives you his Explorer hand coil.
Yeah, and Doc is gonna be like, well, I don't have a lot of experience turning into undead. One moment, and he'll pull over. He'll send a communique for Alenez, the Bone Trooper,
Okay.
to try to be like. So at this point in time, Doc is in psychologist mode, psychiatrist mode, trying to help him adapt to being now an undead creature.
Okay. And he does, when they appear, and Lex or your scout
Yeah.
as well, they'll start talking and trying to figure things out as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the half-orc's quarters, the sisters' quarters.
Are you gonna lie?
No,
Because
that doesn't help.
He doesn't know what's gonna go on. He doesn't know what's going on. You could
No,
just say
he
she's
doesn't.
dead.
She's dead. That's what I was. I was
Okay.
just breaking the news. She's
Okay.
dead.
Okay.
And it was too far away to actually determine what had killed her.
Okay. And there's no body now.
Yeah. No. Alondra will go talk to the sisters. If they're not at home, she'll send a communique to get them home.
Oh, that hurts.
Hey,
It
Mike,
does.
while
Yes.
they're doing that, can I use physical science to be like, what in the world can just blast negative energy through the cosmos?
Cosmos. Go ahead and. I would either do engineering or mysticism.
Okay. I got one.
The
of those.
corpse fleet.
It's a 15.
15. You're not sure.
Yeah.
I will try mysticism.
Sure.
Because I'm kind of curious too.
I've never heard of it happening.
Never mind. Apparently, I can't roll above a 5.
Am I busy with this or busy with handling these two people, their communications to assist them? Or
Yeah.
okay, that's totally fine. I want to help where I can.
Yeah, you don't have enough chairs for all our dice.
No, it's fine. The last time I did it, it worked. I put it in the chair, I rolled it again later, got 20.
Problem is, so
Don't
far
put me
it's
back
been
in the
two.
box, Coach. Don't put me back in the box. Okay, yeah. Man, that's gonna.
I was going to double check one thing real fast.
I'm gonna get like 30,000 points of unrest.
Well, like it's, I'm going to deal with the sisters and do everything I can to keep them calm. Okay, my math is wrong there.
I just don't think a drow going with you would help. Drows are not really known for
Anything?
compassion.
Sure, they're known for a lot of things. But you're right, compassion isn't one of them. Wild parties, yes. If we need a drug-fueled orgy, we'll call you.
I'm just gonna clean up the communication area.
Oh, sorry, not a minute. It lasts for 3 rounds.
Oh. Long enough for me to get the bluff off.
Yep. Actually,
Okay.
Why can I not find out?
what is the range of my? Oh, sneezing. What my bio have? Is how long?
Did someone take the hand coil?
Yeah, he took the hand coil.
Who did?
Brian.
Right.
Brian? Okay. Give me a perception check.
Sure.
Oh,
17.
17. You do notice it has 2 charges off of it.
Huh.
Which is 1 shot.
Yeah. So he was shooting something.
so I can do medical checks within 60 feet.
60 feet.
Yeah. It just has to be in the range of my custom micro lab.
And you do have dark vision.
I do have dark vision 60 feet.
Give me a perception check.
Yeah, that's God. Too bad. 10. It would have been a 30. Not a 30, but a lot more than that.
It looked like an 18, but yeah, I agree. It was cocked.
Yeah. I'm not saying retcon it. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
like,
no. I was just
I have if I can, I have a 60-foot range on my. It has to be within my micro lab and within my range of my weapon, and I can do it.
So before you actually disappeared, you didn't see anything off on her, but
Okay.
you only saw like part of the body.
Yeah. She's laying down.
I don't think I have medical, so I'm not going to even roll.
Well, you would have had to been a lot closer than him.
I got
Yeah,
it.
you have to be next to them to do medical stuff.
Well, I just even looked to see what was going on with the body. So
Yeah, the body was pretty much gone long before we got within range to look at it
Biohacker is broken
for certain things.
for identifying things and for medical things. And I'm a biohacker that has the medic archetype, which means I can overheal you directly into stamina.
So, and you do find the three sisters going through the summon, trying to make sure if anything is needed to be moved around or anything like that, as they're part of the manual labor crew.
Mm-hmm.
Your sister's
And
dead.
it's pretty much like, okay, stop what you're doing. Let's go this way.
Maybe we should build a graveyard next month.
Just come with me.
All right, what for?
I understand you're curious. I'll tell you in a minute. But I need you to come with me, and I will try and
Alright.
get them back to their quarters.
Right, they will follow you.
And once we get there, I'm going to tell them straight out. There was an accident at the communications. Your sister was involved, and she did not survive. And I'm sorry to be the one to break this to you.
What sort of incident?
I did hear what he said.
There's
Deep
essentially
space.
there's essentially an explosion at the
There,
communications.
there was an explosion. It blew the windows out. Your sister was in the vicinity, and she did not survive.
All right, well, can we bury the body or?
Now it gets a little weird. There's no body to bury.
Like an explosion or like how's there no body?
The explosion was negative energy. There is no body.
At least they're not like quadruplets. That would be worse.
All right, well, we'll have to figure something out for her. We'll,
Yeah, we will help you with the memorial. Just let me know what you need,
all right.
and we will do everything we can to ensure that she is laid to rest properly.
That'll be good.
And I appreciate your assistance in what you've been doing. And I know this is going to be hard. If you need anything, don't be afraid to reach out to others, including myself.
Okay.
While this is all happening, and Doc is actually essentially writing up a medical paper about how this happened and learning from the Eoxy, and is like, okay, and he's just going to publish it as a psychology paper.
All right.
I sadly put the sign of days since last incident in the
0.
communication center to 0.
You accidentally?
So
No.
you have the
Days
I know.
Last
I just heard like I accidentally do this, and I was like,
No.
No, purposely.
Purposefully did it.
Well, I'm just like 0.
It was at 29 and went to 0.
Basically, yeah. We can't seem to get more than 29.
That reminds me of being at Fort Bliss.
It's not Fort Irwin.
Fort Bliss, but they said last instance is the last death, and there's never one above like 30.
Like, when you say this reminds me of Fort Bliss, what I'm imagining is some soldier turned his radio on really loud and then went on a drug-fueled frenzy to just kill people because the music was in him.
That
and
was
I'm
Fort
just
Hagen.
like,
I'm pretty sure it was Fort Hagen. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, probably.
Like,
But
you're
I
talking
mean-
about that. I'm like
I'm
that's
like,
got to be
this
Fort
just-
Hagen.
this just happens anytime
there's
someone
our map.
listens
Well,
to music.
Fort Irwin is pretty much
up a little.
Oh yeah.
accident city for the Army.
Hmm.
Every rotation, there's a serious accident. Usually, it results in death.
I don't know if you have your visibility.
Less frequently, it results in a fear
So that's the.
and a serious injury, like
Your
broken ribs.
That's the word.
Yeah.
I can English.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember.
I've never been to Fort Irwin.
I'm not trained in computers.
I've
Oh,
never
I am
been.
trained in
Again,
computers. Never
The
mind.
3 times I was on Irwin, 2 times had someone die.
You want the other way.
1 time was a serious injury,
Oh,
life
there we
flight
go.
injury.
There we go.
Okay.
Where's Fort Irwin at?
California.
One of the red squares, resource hexes.
Is it like
Yes.
that by
So let's
nobody?
put,
Nothing's out
resource
there?
hex.
Or is that.
Well,
see
it's
that one
near
that's
Death Valley.
above us?
Okay.
I want that one right
That
there.
one?
Yeah.
I think I've
It's in
heard.
the desert,
Yeah.
Mojave
What's
Desert.
that 5
Yeah,
mean?
I haven't.
Oh, I think that was.
I got stationed at Fort
Okay.
Huachuca
how
and
many
Fort
days
Bliss.
you guys were out that when we stopped
I
that
was
one
on Fort
time.
Hood.
So, where's my box?
I'm happy I'm not there anymore.
I heard that was
For the
one
next
of
period
the
time,
worst
though, we're
posts.
just going to
worst
research
posts in the army.
and map
It's the black hole if
the
you're a
top
tanker.
2
Top
rows.
two. Okay.
That's our next way we're going. And then we have 3 weeks with Alondra, and then 1 week without.
Eh?
Because you're
Yeah, I do
you-
the-
you spent a week managing. Eventually, we're gonna do the whole spend a week doing the other downtime, which is bolster trait.
Because we need economy.
Yeah. So you want to spend a week just doing this row right here?
We're gonna spend up to 3 weeks mapping and traveling all those squares.
All right. So that.
I just hope our summit doesn't figure out that Alondra just says yes to everything that comes across the desk.
I was elected to lead, not to read. As much as I don't like The Simpsons and that character that is supposed to be making fun of Arnold Schwarzenegger, that is one of his best
Wow.
lines is in that film. It's the Simpsons film where they're like, we need you to come up with ideas to handle the environmental pollutants that are coming out of Springfield, and there's 5 options in front of them. They're like, you need to read through all these other things, and he just goes, I was elected to lead, not to read. And it's the best line because he just points at one, and they dome it. Straight up, glass dome it. And he's like, yeah, that was the best option. Later on, spoiler alert, he's like, he does it, gets another 5 options, and the guy goes, well, I don't want to choose. And the guy just like pushes number 3 in front of him, like, sure, what's that one? And it's turned Springfield into the new Grand Canyon. If you haven't seen it, it is a fantastic film.
I think I saw it a long
I
time ago.
saw it a long time ago.
Yeah,
There's a lot I don't remember about it.
it's totally fine.
I think I even own it. So
Small fun fact: we think our firstborn male, Jeremy, who's got my name, is autistic. And the fun fact is he has the vast majority of my side of genetics. So we have a very clear idea that I'm probably autistic. And because we went through a 39-point questionnaire that has just recently, it's a new tool that psychologists can use to kind of like preliminary things. And we're talking about him going through the list, and Andy is just like, yeah, I don't know whether or not we're talking about our child or we're talking about you at this point. And I was like, that's not telling at all.
All right, so you go through that top portion, and it's uneventful throughout the whole time frame.
How long did that take us?
Let's see.
I know you have to do math. I apologize. Because it's one day, one whole day to research it, and then it's
Research it.
another day
Yeah,
to
so
get
it's
out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's 2 days to get in, one to research, then one to get out, and then another 2 days to... It's a lot of math. It's a hex crawl, and I'm fine with it.
I thought we were going a little bit faster because we had a car.
We are. No,
That's why you
yeah.
you gotten through so far.
Yeah, it still takes us that amount of time to do it, but we get more actions, essentially. We get like 15... We get like 7 actions a week, I think. 7 or 8. We get a lot.
Okay.
We get a lot more because his overland speed is like 60 miles an hour.
So it's going to be about 2 weeks to get to
2 weeks to get all of it. So we have 1 more week. May I see the map again? Sorry.
No.
2 weeks to do all that. Where are we currently at the end of those 2 weeks?
So did you want to go like from there to there and then just make your way that way?
Yeah.
So because I figured it'd be basically 2 weeks to go there, and then back in. So basically 12 days would get you to there.
Okay, so here's my thought process. When we get to the end, instead of cutting right back across the fields, go up and come back in. How long would that take us? To just go up, go across, and then go up again and come back.
Oh, so to this one?
Yeah, so what we would do is we would go here, and then across, and then here and across. Across? That's not English, that's Utah. Across.
So it would
Cross
be
to Scotland.
yeah, it would get you about 21 days or so to get to there and then back into there.
That's
and
fine
then you
with
have
me.
A week off. All right.
Yeah.
All right, and then
So here's what we can do.
and that week is uneventful as well.
Okay. During that period of time, we can spend some, gosh dang it, what's the word I'm looking for? Some resources to boost a trait up by one
for this cycle.
So we can do other things quicker. But that's if we want to like do that. So like if we wanted to like do a government seat, which requires us to do 2 accords, what we could do is we could boost accord this cycle and then build the government seat to get that bonus back. Thoughts? We don't have to. We could also do the entertainment center, which will pop up culture and economy.
But we could do the government this time, and then next time do the entertainment to get the economy, right?
We could. Or we could do the shopping center, not spend a resource point, get that accord, get that economy, and then have it just fine for whenever we want to do the government seat.
What's our tech at?
Our tech is currently 2.
2. Okay.
Okay.
I wish there was a way we could like actively plug in the information rather than have this and go, what can we build currently?
Yeah.
Because this is just a lot of information.
I mean, I think shopping center might be our best option this time.
That's
just
fine
to
with me.
get economy and the accord.
Fine with me.
It's just weird, like the waterfront is 10, but you only get 1 economy.
Yeah. And we need 4 tech for it.
4 tech for it.
But we might actually do that on opposite sides of the map. Just go here, here, and then one at the bottom. Just be like, here's a essentially building a road across. I cannot wait till we can put a Solarian monastery in the hills.
I was waiting for someone to.
No, I've been eyeing that for like the last couple of minutes. So
I think a shopping center makes sense.
I'm fine with a shopping center.
Yeah, shopping center sounds good.
We can
Just because
buy frozen treats and ammo.
Let's see.
And batteries.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause you already rolled all your.
Haven't
yeah.
gotten to that point yet. I'm waiting for
We're
you to
just
say yes.
planning.
We're
Oh
good.
yeah, sorry. Yeah, go ahead and roll your.
Go ahead and roll our settlement die and our resource die. So that's 5 plus another 5. That's 11. So we got 11 resource points. Which gets us at 19. We pay 4, so we're down to 15.
I thought it was just 3 and not 4.
Well, no, 'cause
Every
as
ti-
you build
yeah.
up, it costs you more to upkeep.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that
We
makes
built a resource point, a resource
No.
hex last turn. So every time we claim another hex, our size goes up, and there's like a concern there because like as our size increases, we need to have our level of our points up. So like we probably will like claim a hex this round and not do anything with hexes for quite some time. Cause it's like double. The DN is based off your size.
Mm-hmm.
So we still have 15 points, so that's good. So we're gonna build a shopping center?
Yeah.
How many points is that?
That was 6.
6 shopping center.
I just don't think it'd be a very big shopping center. There's only like.
It's
20
like a
of us.
trading post.
Yeah,
at
right
this
now.
point.
Yeah.
It's 6, you said?
It will grow as our
Development. Growth.
6
As we
cost.
grow.
Yes.
6 cost. Okay, so that leaves us 9. Do we want to claim another resource, or leave it as is?
I mean, we can do basics, right?
Yeah, and one of the basics is not claim a hex, but build a resource node.
Yeah.
Actually, have we been claiming hexes? I don't think we've been claiming.
I don't
hexes.
think we've been
No.
claiming.
Because claiming hexes
Is different.
is
Then-
different.
I think we need to claim a hex.
So we're gonna claim the hex that we chose now. So I'm just gonna take away the 1 point. So that is, we're down to 7. And now we're up to no. So we should have 8 points because it would have cost 3. Because I can't do math, so we're at 8 points. Now we have 3d4.
We really need a map of this
Yeah.
that we can mark on ourselves.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Now it's time for events. Oh no. Shopping center boosts accord and economy.
Yep.
Our accord is now 2, and our economy is 0.
Alright, so no events this time.
So our event chance is 30% next time.
Woo.
Can we build like docks and stuff like that? Or-
Yeah, that's the waterfront.
Okay.
It requires 4 in tech.
Yeah.
I hate how the artificial intelligence only boosts tech by 1. Like, are you kidding me?
I feel like by the time you build an AI, you just don't need more tech.
It really is hard to get economy.
It
What
is.
was your magic at?
Our magic is at 1.
1. So nope, you can't build your graveyard yet.
No, we can't.
Mm.
Because apparently you have to have 2 magic to be able to do a graveyard.
Yepers. That can be easily resolved.
On the other hand, we know a guy who can dispose of corpses.
Uh-huh.
I'm glad I wasn't the one that said that.
Just
I
roll
was-
out the rug. It just stains
We can
the
do a
mop,
library
it's
next to
the-
boost our magic if we need to. Okay. It is 8:25. We
I would
could
say
take
let's do our first break.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
our break.
our first no
Yeah.
our break, not first. I don't want to do multiple breaks. So yeah, we'll be back in 10 minutes,
10 minutes. All right.
and we're on.
And we're back.
God, it's been cold, and it's gonna get cold -1 on Monday. Absolutely stupid.
This has been an amazingly mild winter for this area.
It
Yeah, it
has. Well,
Except for the snow.
the snow has been real good. The snow
Oh,
has been
it's been
fantastic.
great.
It's gonna hopefully be a mild summer for us. Hopefully. Okay.
All right. So
Let's
there
do
was
this.
No events.
No events.
for
Okay.
that. So back to exploring.
Show me the map. Those dark squares on the right-hand side, are those out of bounds?
Those are water.
Those are water?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do we have
Let me
a
make sure.
sea or
Oh wait,
an
no,
ocean?
wait, no, never mind. Those are out of bounds. Yep.
Okay,
sorry.
I was like,
Sorry.
we're on the boundary of an ocean?
It looked.
Yeah.
It looked like the watercolor from my angle.
Yeah, it does from my angle, too. Like, the river down to the bottom flows out into it. Yeah. Like the Dead Sea kind of BS.
Yeah, that was the out of bounds for at this point.
Okay, that's totally
Oh,
fine.
at this point.
We're just gonna go crazy and just start. Crap. I'm doing the wrong thing.
So are the oranges the hexes we claimed?
These are the claimed ones,
Yes.
and we'll have resources on them. So oranges are claimed, and we all have nodes on those. So let's get this section here. We're just gonna start filling in the left side.
Okay.
That seems to be more resource heavy, quote unquote.
Yeah, we can put some kind of actual harvesting over there.
We can't claim anything that isn't adjacent to us, so we have to claim adjacent.
I know.
So
I'm aware.
yeah,
But I'm just saying we can claim in that direction.
yippers.
Okay, let's see here.
There's going to be some pogs.
Am I exploring with you this time, or am I?
Yeah,
left
for the first
behind?
3 weeks, you're exploring with us.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I'm making you do
Oh,
a bunch
no.
of math. We're eventually going to get it, because we're moving so fast.
Let's make sure I remember it correctly. So you're able to get through this portion in about a week with your speed,
Okay.
and make sure.
Can we get that one that's on the left-hand side, or are those out of bounds?
Oh,
Yeah,
that one. Oh yeah, I wasn't sure if you wanted that.
No,
one.
we want. We're. There's the map. Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
With
going
this
up
group,
this
it's-
way and through, I figured you kind of down this way and through here. That will take you 8 days.
Okay. Yeah, we're scouring the map.
All right. So then I take it you're gonna go to here then next.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not that we're like trying to metagame here. This just makes legitimate sense.
Yeah.
We're mapping every square inch of our current charter, and then, what's the word I'm looking for? And then we're gonna leave our Eoxian scout, give him all the map data, so he can just traverse everything in freaking forever. That's not even. So he can be faster while he moves through the countryside.
Isn't he already like exploring for us?
He is, kinda is, but he's not like doing the same level we are.
I know, but we get back to town, we upload our data. He gets back to town, downloads our data.
Yeah.
So going back to a little bit earlier in the day,
Yeah.
So, as you get to this first hex that's kind of nearby the spire,
Okay, yeah.
there's this region's mostly several wide meadows, and you just see insects flitting above the tall, waving grasses.
Oh, meadows. I thought you said metals.
Yeah,
And you see, as you're kind of going over, a bunch of horns, and you see as you get closer, they're antlers that are attached to what appears to be bears. And there's a pack of them just kind of roaming around the area.
Caribou. Sorry.
There's my bears
There's your bears.
With antlers.
with antlers.
With antlers. I don't like this.
I'm how
I
close are
think
we
my
to them?
next. I think my next character will be an uplifted
You start
bear.
detecting them about a mile away just through your
Okay,
scanning stuff
okay,
and all that.
okay.
So you can kind of see them, and then you're looking over and you're like, oh, wow. Yeah.
I have to be within 60 feet to get an automatic 20.
Yeah, I'm not sure I want to get that close to them.
That's fine. Could I try to identify them from here? Or is it a
I'll
little...
allow you because you've kind of been doing some research and all that.
Okay, I will actually have to roll on this. Is this a life science?
Yes.
Okay. 22.
22. So they're called stag bears.
You know what? That's a good name.
They go to dances alone.
Mm-hmm.
That is not the direction I was heading, actually. Good for you. Keeping your mind out of the gutter. I sure didn't.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember if I have
That's a
a
short.
good picture for you.
Stag bears. Are they kind of big and burly and got beards? Kind of hairy chests? You okay?
I forgot. I
Environmental
have a
decompression
picture,
is
but
a
it's
thing.
not one I want to show yet.
That's totally fine.
But
Got to be careful with your pictures of bears.
so they look more like kind of like moose and
That's
hor-
absolutely terrifying.
It is.
Because moose are already huge, and the worst part was moose were small compared to everything else. They just survived. They're a megafauna.
kind of.
What the fresh crap? Oh my gosh.
But the ones you see don't have all the sores and all that.
Okay, I'm like, oh man,
Yeah. I'm looking at that like, that's a plague bear.
we gonna die.
Run. Run away now.
Okay.
Prep the city for siege.
So you know that
Break out the
stag
heavy
bears,
weapons.
they like to charge in onto their prey, but don't seem to be hindered by it.
Okay.
And let's see here.
Those things look absolutely terrifying.
And they are hard to put down.
Yeah. I kind of figured
I
that.
can imagine. Any
And
resistances?
you literally said that they are in a pack.
Packing.
That's even worse.
No. So basically, they have what's called too tough to die. So basically, when they're reduced to 0 hit points, they can use the reaction to remain at 1 hit point instead,
Oh no!
and it can do it twice per day.
Twice per. Oh my gosh! That's
It does lessen its ability to be offensive by doing that, but it can,
that's offensive right there.
It is offensive.
and the determined charge they can charge without penalties.
Of course. Of course.
You know, I was just thinking. So many times in Starfinder, we're like, oh man, we never have the range to take advantage of sniper rifles. I'm like, here we are, open plains, and nobody brought one. No one!
No one is a sniper.
No one is a
long
sniper.
arms.
And no one's playing a sniper.
I played a sharpshooter soldier. I loved it.
Yeah, yeah.
I know. It's great.
He was a Andromeda, and his backstory was he was a Xenoguardian because he was hunting poachers because his own herd got taken out. It was brilliant. That's the tasty camels.
Yeah, yeah. I was thinking of if I ever made a Dramata character, I was going to have him go into existential crisis because he's like, we are delicious. And so he always has to stay in armor because he wants to eat.
Make him a
stuff.
sensate.
And you do know that they do like to smack people with their antlers,
Yeah, why wouldn't they?
and they also bite.
Of course. Of course.
Like I said, it's you know what worries me the most, and this is me because I have to metagame because she does not have science.
Mhm.
Is the fact that they are in a pack.
Yeah.
What do they have that is so nasty they have to pack hunt for?
Like, part of me is like, if we had signed up with the Vesk, we'd be like, those are our new mounts, boys.
Yeah, right. Right?
We're going to figure out how to domesticate them. No, not if. How.
The weak will perish.
Make it a wild
Tame it.
Make him spend the hex to make it a nature preserve and just like yes, that's where we domesticate our stag bears.
There's a Pathfinder 2e AP. It's probably easy to guess which one, but at one point they're like, "Do you want to be a mammoth lord?"
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. If anybody answers no to that question, smack them and ask it again.
Are you a god?
Yes.
Have you seen the second one? I love that. Like, they're like, "Are you a god?" They all turn and look at him and go, "Ray."
Actually, the third one, not the second. He doesn't
Yes,
say it in
you're correct.
Ghostbusters
You are
2.
very correct. I was thinking
Yeah.
the
it's
garbage
Afterlife.
reboot.
Yeah.
No.
I didn't see Afterlife.
Afterlife,
Afterlife
is
is actually
really
good.
It is really good. The one redeeming factor for the reboot Ghostbusters is they make Chris Hemsworth the stupid himbo who becomes possessed by a ghost and he makes all the New York cops dance. It is the weirdest scene in the world, but Thor as a himbo, fan-freaking-tastic. They make him the sexy secretary.
Yeah, yeah, I've seen.
I mean, technically, Janine wasn't sexy. She was attractive, but I would not call her sexy.
They tried to make her sexy in the second one.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That was awkward. But I do
was.
like the painting villain. That guy was cool.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love
that
his
was
style.
It's Vigo. Yes, ooh. Sorry, I know so many random lines from that film.
It's okay.
The baby's asleep. Oh, but I wooed. I'm sorry. He's a fantastic villain. Let's go back to the game. Sorry, I have detracted us enough.
I did like the ghosts in the reboot. I just didn't like the reboot.
Yeah, it made some rough changes.
I just didn't know why we needed a reboot. I'm like, they could have just had their own franchise. That's the whole point of the Ghostbusters. Set up your own franchise.
The Ghostbuster franchise, just located elsewhere.
I was like,
Being
why
Bo-
do we need a reboot?
Being Boston.
They could have the same story, but this is their business now. But no.
Nope.
Yeah.
Back to the game.
So, do you want to
You guys have already
get
convinced me
closer
to
to
never
them,
watch that one.
or
Yeah.
leave
You
a
should.
wide girth around them?
Okay, so our options are get close to them and domesticate them,
Mm-hmm.
or leave them alone.
I suggest we
That
leave
really
him
is
alone.
an option?
It is an option now.
I mean, I don't trust my survival enough since
I
it's,
don't have survival.
0, so
I have a 2.
Mine is
Untrained.
a whopping 0.
I get
Untrained.
I get a bonus because I'm a goblin.
so we're just gonna mosey on.
Okay.
Tag
Yeah.
that and say, any cowboys in this element, there's your ride.
If you are a determined bad mofo, there you go. You can prove it.
All right, so
Okay,
then
we leave him alone.
you continue on eastward, and it gets into more of a rolling prairie with some thick grass and low hills, and you see numerous berry bushes. And you see there's a modest hill of gray granite kind of off to the distance in this next area that you're kind of searching through.
I use my my micro lab to scan the berries, see if they're poisonous or
They're not.
they're not. Okay.
Food source.
Food source is food source. And there's a mound of granite.
Mm-hmm.
Show me on this map where this mound of granite is. I'm metagaming this one.
Oh,
Show us on the doll where the mound of
It's-
granite is.
that hex right there.
Let's not go there.
And then your tower's there.
The
and then-
tower's there. Okay.
And then the pit was over here.
Okay.
Just happy to see yes, so yes.
Let's go. Let's go to the mound, guys. What the crap? What the actual crap? Gosh, dang it.
4 hours of sleep.
I
Yeah.
am so happy I don't work Fridays anymore.
Well, I might be going to 10-hour shifts.
Ooh.
Oof.
So as you get closer, yeah, you do realize it appears to be the same kind of granite as the with the little mecha flex as the
Okay.
tower, and then also that was kind of around that sinkhole that you saw.
Okay.
Documented. I guess we turn it over to that.
Yeah. Can I physical science it to see if like it matches,
Yeah,
right?
but
Yeah,
Dina,
go ahead. Yeah,
If there's anything weird going on with this, 19 physical science.
all right. So
Should
you
I-
don't think that the stone is out of place here, but you do notice that there is a flat side of the hill that it's like super smooth.
Kind of like it's been harvested from. There's
No,
no tool marks,
There's
but
no tool marks. Yeah, that you
it's just
found.
really weird, like
Yeah.
plain.
Can I do a mysticism or something like that? Or
Yeah, I got
You sure can,
nothing.
Fred. Come on
Go for it.
down. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
what is my mysticism?
Ba-bum-ba-ba-ba.
I think that's the one redeeming value.
Oh, that's right. You're a witch warper. I'm like, what race? What race are you? What class are you?
I'm witch whooper.
There you
That's
go.
good enough.
That's a 25.
25. So there's nothing more out of the ordinary from this stuff that you found in the other ones. It doesn't have any writings or anything like that, but you don't detect anything mystical about this area.
Okay.
All right. Like
Can
I
I
said,
talk
I
to it a
guess,
lot?
I guess we write it up and tell Badina.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
I was just wondering if there was like a secret. It almost sounds like there might be like a tomb or something because it's so flat. It's been worked. Might be a secret door or something.
Could be. People like to bury stuff all over the place.
In granite would be a little ridiculous, though.
Yeah. Well, if there's no tool marks, if they could.
I mean, my thoughts would be magic, but
Yeah,
you just checked that, and any lingering traces are long since gone.
Yeah. So I was just thinking if they use magic
Sorry.
to actually make like a burial ground or burial something.
Kind of like not a cairn, but a barrow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very valid.
Could
So-
also use something like, I don't know, nanites to eat away stuff.
It's
You know,
unnaturally
fancy.
smooth, yeah.
Unnaturally smooth, yeah.
Okay.
So can I do a perception check to see if I could see something that's like you push and opens a door or something?
Search for secret doors.
Go ahead and roll.
I am also gonna try doing that.
I mean, yeah, this is unnatural, so she's kind of really curious.
I rolled a 4.
Got a total of 15.
I don't get higher. I got a 14.
Yeah, I gotta put your die back.
I need a.
Just don't ever roll that again.
Actually, this is the one that rolled a 20.
Oh yeah.
I just rolled a
Well,
4.
all the magic went out. It has to recharge.
Yeah,
You get 120 a day.
probably.
So you don't detect anything.
Okay.
You go for a few more days going through this plains area until you get to this hex right here.
Okay. I'm not trying to metagame, but when Mike said, "This is the edge of the map for now," and I'm like, "There's a bigger map."
Well, of course, there's a bigger map. There's a planet.
It's a whole planet.
I don't know.
But right now, that's the confines of your
That's fine.
charter.
That's fine.
Yep.
We're gonna control the world. It's okay.
You just have to worry about the ASP consortium.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and make perception checks.
Who's got the highest bonus?
Not me.
I've got a 6.
I have a plus 8.
Total of 10. You have the highest.
I have the highest.
I'm at 23.
I'm at 1.
I have a 19.
19.
I am not paying attention.
That's okay.
My feet are hanging out the door with the sunglasses, and I'm going.
You are doing
And
PMCS on your
Or
eyelids, aren't
anybody
you?
else?
I had a 23.
23.
I only had a 10.
1. So you two catches as you're going through these plains, catch glimpses of those Lennox cots from time to time. They're the felines that you found in the swamp at that one point that were
Oh,
like
yeah.
leaping over the.
Oh yeah.
You see different ones kind of moving through the underbrush from time to time.
Okay. Can we able to track like unique numbers?
You see like a few different ones, like different spottings on their furs and stuff like that. So you're thinking there's maybe somewhere between 2 and 5 different ones that you've spotted throughout while you're traveling through this hex.
Okay. Do they look like they're hunting?
They do.
Do they look like they're hunting us?
At times you think so, but then they kind of seem to move away as the vehicle moves through. You're not sure. Maybe they're more curious, like what's the new thing coming through here, or not.
Okay.
Oh, we need cats.
Well, I'm thinking we can just leave them alone.
You have the 23, right?
Yeah.
You do notice a couple of them that have been kind of watching the vehicle and kind of pacing around the vehicle from time to time
Mm-hmm.
do have scar markings.
Most likely from us.
Because there was the 3 that got away.
Okay. Looks like some of our old friends.
So, set my pistol to lethal?
It's up to you. They look kind of.
Well, obviously, if they're now hunting us, it may have been a mistake to just put them down and let them sleep it off.
I don't see the reason we even need to engage with them. If they engage us, we can take care of that.
That's
but-
what I'm saying. If
Yeah.
they engage us, I'm not going to go nice this time.
Drive on.
Mm-hmm.
Drive on.
Javon? Alright.
I mean, this is their home. There's no reason for us to just go through and massacre all the local fauna.
No. Not saying let's kill him.
No, no,
I'm
no, no,
saying,
no. And I'm not saying that you're thinking that. I'm just like that's the group consensus to the.
All right, so
Group
then you head
consensus.
back down
Move
and
on.
over a little bit to this one.
Okay.
And this one, these two are more like rolling hills. And in this one, go ahead. Well, I won't worry about it. You do notice that there is a single feline that kind of you spot from time to time, just kind of looking at the vehicle, but not really hunting it, but just kind of keeping an eye on it. It tends to dart away as you move through.
Okay. Does it look similar to the other felines we've seen?
Yeah,
Okay.
but this one
It's a
seems to be
solitary
solo.
one.
Okay. Okay.
Is that Baker?
It does look a little bit bigger than some of the other ones, but maybe not as big as a few of the ones that you saw.
Okay.
There was one that you saw in the other area that was a little bit bigger than this one. But this is probably, the second largest one that you've seen.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
Okay. Drive on.
What's our number of days at this point?
You're thinking, you'll probably want to start heading back up.
Yeah. We'll do that. Head back and
Because by the time you get back up, it's going to be about like 22 days through. So you'll have about 8 days.
okay.
Okay.
It's fine with us.
Okay.
So go ahead and let's see here. Let's do this before we go into more upkeep real fast.
Sounds good to me.
So there are a pair of new visitors in the settlement when you get back.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see if I can. One, his name is. I'm trying to think how you actually pronounce that. It's Gilcru.
Gill crew.
Yeah, Gill Crew.
And he is a winterborn Riparian.
Okay.
Okay.
What
And he
government?
is a diplomat from Zanilia.
Zen.
N. So Z-E-N.
Yeah.
N-I-L-I-A. That's the dragon kin one. That's
Okay.
the dragon core from Triaxis.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the other is a female Kasatha by the name of Tinus Petal Spirit.
Tinus?
Tinas.
Okay.
Not changing my spelling.
And you
Tinus what?
Petal Spirit?
Pedal Spirit.
If they are not the Abador car, I'm frustrated.
Nope, she is not.
Who's she from?
She is from Nightwood.
Oh,
she
she's
is a
Xenowarden.
Xenowarden, yes.
So this is the... We've encountered Celestine, we've encountered the Zanelias, we've encountered Nightwood, and we've encountered Plastovs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I guess I didn't write down the Plastovs.
They're the ones where we went south and
Oh,
found the
them.
bodies.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't come to us. We kind of went to them.
Well, they were trying to come to us.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get to talking.
All right. Who do you want to talk to first?
Come to admire our shopping center.
Let's talk to
Probably.
Gill Crew.
Yeah, I was going to
Alright.
start with Gill Crew.
So he thanks you for meeting with him. He just wanted to let you know that their primary concern is into making biological advancements to cure diseases. his mate
Commendable.
actually had died from a as yet incurable draconic disease,
Okay.
and they've been trying to find cures for many of these interstellar plagues.
Hmm.
And what has come to their settlement about the golden flowers?
Okay.
And he's hoping that maybe they may receive some of those flowers for research purposes.
100% valid. What's the
Sure.
offer? Why is the goblin talking?
Yeah, why is the goblin talking?
Goblin always talks. Owner of the goblin always talks. I can't stop talking.
So
I mean, certainly we are amenable to this. What trade would you be offering in return for these?
at this point, all our funds are tied up in research mandates, and so at the current time, we're unable to provide you with a valid number for compensation. Um, but we would be willing to give you a significant payment in the future or a favor if you need one in the upcoming months.
So, when this comes to fruition, you'd like to pay it back,
That would be correct.
or what kind of favor would you be offering? Give me a general scope.
I mean, our medical labs are some of the best on this planet. Also, I might be able to pull a bit of strings with a close friend. They might be willing to help compensate or pull some strings if needed in the future.
I'm not so much interested in strings so much as I'm more interested in
I'm trying to
perhaps
remember.
assistance in getting a hospital up here.
I'm trying to remember one thing real quick.
Are you wanting us to try to get that extra magic so we can get the hospital?
I'm bargaining.
Okay.
Let's see. Give me a mysticism, or it's been a minute. I'm trying to remember all the different skills in Starfinder compared to 2E. I know what I would have you in 2E. So let's see here. Or a culture. I'd do mysticism or culture check if you want to.
I'm going to try to aid you on this culture.
All right. Yeah.
13 on mysticism.
I do not aid you. What's off by one?
13 on culture.
13. The two of you remember hearing his name somewhere, but you don't remember where. You do recall that he has been a diplomat from the Pact Worlds for some time, though. But you don't remember any more details than that. But he has been a successful diplomat for several years.
Okay.
We might be able to work with you on that, though. Having
Yeah.
more hospitals throughout the planet will hopefully help out with speeding up times to get in case anything happens.
I feel like we need to name the hospital
Yeah,
Acme.
and I would any research that we can share, medical research.
And Doc is like,
That's- yes.
I'm an actual trained doctor. Well, kind of. I have medical training. He is a doctor.
does well
he is a
enough.
legitimate doctor, but he was trained by the army.
Yeah.
No disrespect to anybody trained by the army in anything. It's just you're trained a very specific range of things.
I've
Well, you're
noticed.
definitely trained in the most traumatic of things.
Yeah. God. I had a buddy who was learning to become an army medic, and the images they give you to desensitize, I went through with them. I'm like, oh, whole guy. Those are some images.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen some
Well,
things.
Think about it and let me know, and then we can.
I
make
mean, I'm
arrangements.
definitely amenable to this. Because, I mean, yeah, we are able to cultivate the flowers. And if this will aid research in...
Doc will hand it over, literally just hand over a data pad and go, here's all our medical research we've had so far.
Okay.
It's
Mm.
the markup
There you go.
of the flower and of the psychology of the
Thank you. Yes.
turning to a corpse folk.
I
Yeah.
will send these off to.
Yes,
My
and,
researchers as well.
I look forward to future cooperation between us.
So the answer is yes, we do sell them the rights
Yeah.
for the flowers.
Okay.
For a future favor.
For a future favor. All right.
Oh, that's not what I want to do. We're doing entertainment center this time.
I think so, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll talk to Tinas next.
Tinas. All right. So, word's come around about these golden blooms that you have found.
Wow, everyone likes the flowers. Okay.
I have a team that we're looking to help on conservation matters throughout the planet. And this has caught our radar.
Doc just goes,
This
wait,
is
wait,
the
wait,
one?
wait, wait. Wait. The flowers are cool, yeah. What about these things? It shows like a little goblin drawing of the bear stacks. He's like, look at these guys.
Oh, yes. You
Trust me, there are far more interesting things than the flowers. As for conservation of the flowers, we are doing our best to conserve the area we found them in.
In some, and he'll, and like while you're talking, like I'll bring in like all the sciencey stuff. Like we've learned how to be able to produce them off world if needed, so that the species itself, if this planet had suffered an ecological failure, we could still have the plants out in the universe.
Yeah, we are working to preserve them. It seems to be our one export at this point in time.
Yeah. That's 3 civilizations that want our flowers? Yeah, sure.
Well, they're not talking. Nightwood is not asking us.
go ahead and
For
make
the
sense
flower.
motive checks.
Okay, so
My Tord character won't help with this. Sense the
I will
motives.
aid.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
oh,
who's
finally.
got the? I'm gonna aid you.
I'll aid you too.
I aid.
I mean, I only have a 5, but I rolled well this time.
You have more than me, so I will aid you too.
I aided.
3 aids, so +6.
3 aids plus 6. 27.
27.
Oh yeah! Look at us doing things.
So, when you first start talking to you, you get the idea that she doesn't really trust the group on helping preserve the flowers. She's starting to warm up a little bit, but you still feel like she's still a little concerned about the safety of the plants.
Can we diplomacy or science her at all?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's probably literally like pulling up everything we've got from our biologist. Of course, it's the one that I wrote everyone's names on.
Groman, the
botanist.
Um,
Yep. I am willing to get Haltharian in here to talk to you about this. She's our botanist, not me. Will you take her word over mine?
I will talk with her, yes.
Okay, I'm going to summon her.
Okay.
And I will have Haltharia go through. Hey, this is what we're doing. This is how we're working to preserve this area, because we literally found them and are like, this is cool. We don't want them gone. And we haven't found them anywhere else, so we're working to preserve the soil. We probably going to set up an ecological preserve when we expand enough, because everyone should be able to enjoy these.
Well, I think it expands your consciousness, enables
And
space
if you need
travel.
me to make a
that sort of
diplomacy
thing.
on that,
Go ahead. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to aid you. I aid.
oh, that's a nice roll.
I aid.
Hi.
31.
All right.
Fail. You needed a 32.
There have been times.
There have been times. But even those were not at this level.
That sounds very good. However, if you would be willing to change your minds, I am been granted the ability to offer you some assistance in.
What do we mean by
Change
change
our
our
minds
minds?
on
How?
what?
We in the night would like to have you turn over the claim for the flowers on that area to us. We would compensate you quite readily if you would allow
I
it.
No.
don't think so.
No, no. I appreciate your concern, but I'm afraid we are going to have to decline. Now, if you would
No.
like to take some samples back with you and the data we have,
We would enjoy that.
Okay.
that is perfectly acceptable.
Have a stack bear.
That's terrifying.
We gave those kittens to someone. I can't remember who.
Yeah, kid.
Wasn't it our Xenowarden? Because don't we have like one?
I was
Wandering around?
Find one.
No, not yet.
Where's the farmers? I thought.
They're not farmers. They're food procurement specialists.
Yes.
The food procurement specialist.
That's right. We did give them to them for hunting companions.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember where we got the kittens, but
We got the kittens up in the mountains.
Oh, that's right. And after we met the.
Oh yeah, the Willowwenth family.
Yeah. Were they kittens or were they spiders?
I don't remember. We gave them.
don't know.
We gave them some animals that they could domesticate. I'll have to go back and look.
It's been.
It's been a while.
It has been a while.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, so we're just on 100% denying them. They do not get our hex.
All right. Sounds good.
We fought tooth and nail for that hex. Did all the research. They're not just plucking it out of our hands.
No, but more than willing to give them our research and samples of this flower.
Okay.
All right.
As long as they're willing to pay. No, just kidding. Actually, that probably would be his.
Hers.
Probably.
Well, what were
That's
just
why
to,
you're
just
not
to make
the
clear,
diplomat.
how many resources were they offering?
So it would have been 8 RU, but it has to go towards the construction of a ley line network, library, or nature preserve. But you could spend those in the future. You didn't have to spend them immediately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aren't the flowers pretty far away?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're still part of our charter.
No, for us to build something, don't we have to claim?
We'd have to claim a hex out there for a nature
Yeah.
preserve.
Yeah, you'd have to build. If you wanted to do the nature preserve for that one, you'd have to spend all the resources to get it all the way down to there and then build it. Yeah.
It'd probably just be cheaper to build a settlement there.
It would be. Because you can't even put a road there. You cannot do anything there. And
Of course, it is mountain, so you could do the Solarian Monastery.
well, no, we couldn't even put a...
Oh wait, no, those are the ones right next to it. Never mind. They're
Yeah.
not quite
Yeah,
in the mountains.
yeah. Okay. Are we ready to go on to our
Next month phase.
phase?
Yes.
Okay. Let me do all the
So
rollings.
yep.
Okay. Start with... It's been rolling fives real well. 5. That's 8. It's 9. 9 resources. take away 4, so we're adding 5. So we have 13 resources. And we're building
You want
entertainment center, right? So, I was just looking at it.
Thought we were doing.
I was
Yeah, we.
thinking either that or the recharge.
So the recharging station is a +1 for tech,
Yeah.
whereas the entertainment quarter is +1 culture and economy.
Yeah.
The tech is fine. I want to boost our economy because we can do that other thing. There's another one that we can just boost tech. The library, +1 magic, +1 tech.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts?
It's I was going for tech, getting tech to 4 because like the armory boosts economy, defenses boost accord. They're a bit more expensive, but
Worth it. I am fine with building the recharging station.
Yeah, I'm fine with the recharging
That's
station.
5. Okay, that boosts us back to 8.
I assume some poor sanitation workers like finally I can recharge my armor. I've been down in the sewers all day.
We don't have sewers at this
He
point.
built sewers.
No, literally, we do not have sewers at this point.
We have outhouses.
Okay,
And he
that's
has to
what we're doing.
I mean,
the
we
outhouses.
probably have septic
We have a 30%
tanks
chance of an event.
or incinerators.
Someone roll me a d20.
You sure?
16?
Bit chart.
Page 48.
Uh-oh.
Crap. That's what I like to hear.
The GM goes, uh-oh. It's a dragon.
The GM goes, oh. We're like, oh no.
Resource scarcity. Let's see here.
And then we can do the library next. Take that +1 magic, +1 tech. Yeah, you thinking? Okay.
Yeah.
Or we could spend a week to bolster. It would cost 3 resources, but we could then boost temporarily to 4. That's a thought process.
Why do you
And
need
get the
tech at
armory?
4?
Let's see.
For the
How
army?
many
Yeah.
resource nodes do you have?
We currently have 3 resource nodes.
Have you upgraded any of them yet?
No, none of them are currently upgraded.
Okay.
That's kind of one of those.
Higher. up.
Much.
That's like
Yeah.
that's like tech 10,
Yeah.
I think. No, that's tech 4 and economy 4, which is literally where I'm going next.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because once we do that, we
Once we get our economy
Alright.
and tech going, we can
become a
make
powerhouse.
life comfortable.
All right. So for the next 6 months,
6 months?
well, it says d6 turns, and I rolled a 6.
D6 turns?
Yeah, of settlement.
So
Oh
it
my
turns,
gosh.
The cost of all advanced projects increased by 3.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Ouch.
That's fine. That's painful, but that's fine.
And from space, we were stricken by inflation.
I'm thinking then the library next.
I was going to say something, but I'm not going to.
You ran out of solvent green.
It happens.
The library. Well, that's going to be expensive, but yeah.
Well, I don't even know if we can next turn. We'll see.
Just
Yeah.
see if they dice.
We'll see.
So,
It'll cost 11. So it'll be hard.
we haven't
But
done any charter
be
level
worth
ones,
it.
right? No, I don't think we have. We've just
Any
done settlement
charter?
ones. Charter level stuff. I just need to note it in a separate spot. Yeah, no, we haven't yet.
No.
Okay. Is that it?
That's it.
I'm see. What turn are we currently on?
That was 4.
So turn 4. Turn 6 through 11.
6. Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, just turn.
Turn
Turns
10.
5 through 10. Cost 3 more. I'm writing it down here. RU per advanced project.
That's gonna hurt.
It is, but right now we're doing okay. This is why we went ahead and claimed those tiles and
Resource
And I'm
noted.
calculating. It looks
so our
like
max is currently 18.
you're able to go through the rest of the hexes this next month
Okay.
with no incidents
Okay.
or any other weirdness going on.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Let's see here. So before we get into that, let's see here.
So, should we get another resource node then?
no, not for a bit. The issue with that is we'd have to claim the hex and then claim the node, which is going to take 2 resources, which is not an issue, but it then ups our size to 5.
Oh.
And our size of our settlement affects the difficulty of our tasks. And right now, with our size being 4, we're still in that kind of sweet spot while we get our other boosts up. Eventually, we're going to be doing a lot. There's going to be a point where we're going to own every single hex on the board rather quickly. As soon as we get the oh crap, what's the word?
Elite.
The elite reclamation team, which is 5 culture, 7 magic, 7 tech. We can just do. We just go. Those are ours. Those are ours. Those are ours. Those are ours. Which is not hard at that point.
Now, the people we told no to the flowers to, are they going to get really mad about us? not
Most
giving-
likely, they're Xeno Wardens. They get pissy if you step on an ant.
Well, are they going to be pissy enough to start shooting at us?
They can try.
Not anytime soon.
Okay.
They just might do druid stuff on you.
Yeah, they're more likely to do druid stuff.
By the way, we've named the shopping center Dan Track's Legs Trading Post.
What?
Yeah.
Dan lacks legs?
Dan Track's Legs.
Dan Track name.
Dan Track.
Oh. I was like, why are we making a Lieutenant Dan reference here? I was trying to figure that out. You ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan.
We made a cute little cartoon character of him and everything. Him like marching around. We've
Okay.
got ads playing. It's
Okay.
great.
Sure.
You're
Just
a
cast a
star
magic
now,
mouth on
Dan
everything?
Trick. Yeah.
So I legit did that in a game. I just put magic mouth on paper and just like posted them around the town. It's 10 gold. Doesn't matter. I'll do it. Pissed off a lot of people.
As long as I don't have to run it, that's
So
fine.
just another round of settlement-y stuff.
Oh, it's there. When you get back, you do hear when you get back to the summit, talks of something called Nomon.
Nomon?
Yeah, it seems to be from what you start kind of talking to a few of the settlers, and there's a religious sect that's been going through the area
Oh, jeez.
Already?
already.
We just barely got here.
We're gonna pull up. We're gonna go pull aside. Oh crap! What's his name? Gosh, I know his name. And I can't. Leoshu, the Osharu, and ask them about what's going on with this.
Yeah, I've just kind of gotten some whispers here and there from some of the settlers and, people that kind of pass by here and there from some of the other settlements about someone called Nonum. And I haven't had much time to look into it. I've seen things kind of pop up that kind of seem strange and like new iconography of people. Like I've seen some that talk about it have like these weird earrings and stuff like that.
Can you spell it for me?
GNO. Is it any? Sorry. GNOMON.
I am sorry. We're gonna do this again, and I'm gonna actually bring out a piece of paper and write it down. Because the only thing going through my head right now is Nomeo, and that is not it.
It looks
So
pretty
it's
close.
GNO.
GMON.
Nomen. You were, yeah, I heard you say it right. I was just like, for some reason, yeah, okay.
If
Do
you
we have
want
any
to do
notes?
some more like investigation on
I'm
it, you can make
thinking of
diplomacy
this
checks.
as... Okay.
Say that last part.
Oh, you
Do
can make
diplomacy
diplomacy checks to kind of do some investigating and research.
18?
18.
I'm gonna try to aid you. You just said it before I could. Yeah, aid you.
I got 13, so I ate.
22.
22.
I tried, but no. Nobody wants to talk to me.
Just because you look weird.
He's busy with his car.
How dare you? You're the weird
He's a
looking
car guy.
Yeah,
So
you're
you start
busy with
talking
the
around
car.
and you meet a few individuals that, these what do they call them? Shields of nylon, and they look like little, like some of them have like earrings, and some actually have like little badges and patches. It looks like it's a stylized sundial.
Okay. Do we know how it started?
So it seems to be just something recently that's popped up. But most people that you talk to just like, I just seen them here and there, but don't know really what's going on with it.
Tennis.
All I can
Some
think is
indicate that
Asper's
the
Consortium.
badges and earrings are for protection against the next Pilar's rise.
Pelor's Rise?
Yeah, if that's what it
Pelor or pillar?
pillar.
Like a pillar of.
That's what it sounds like. I've just heard whispers of it.
Pillar.
People
Which we
scared
had
of-
the evidence that the other thing could have been a sundial.
The pit?
The actual like concrete pillar that one of the species wanted to the Celestine wanted to research.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got so many notes here.
Yeah.
Like 15 pages for one character. That's really weird. Are there any negative side effects that we can tell?
No, and when you like scan them, they're not magical at all or anything.
I mean,
All right.
Yeah, one person tries to sell you one for 100 credits apiece.
where are you getting these from?
Give
it's
me another
consortium.
diplomacy check.
I'm gonna try to aid you. I'm aiding.
Wow. That.
I aided.
Should you aid me?
I mean, I can't fail an aid.
Okay, I had a 16 flat,
I had a 14.
so that's one aid.
Oh, I
That's two aid.
aid.
Got 5, so no.
Okay, so that is two aids, total of 19.
19? Alright.
Yeah, the math checks. I have a -1 charisma.
Yeah, I literally rolled a 1.
I have no bedside manner. Which is funny because at level 6 I get an ability called bedside manner.
So
finally
eventually you get
learned
some
it.
people starting to loosening their tongues. So if you keep an eye out, some buildings actually have that graffiti of the sundial on them. They usually do meetings at those places, sometimes at nights.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, we have a cult.
We have a cult.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Usually-
I'm like Vesk, settlement going like, all right, set the charges.
Usually,
Alright,
yeah,
they're in
on
there?
Thursdays at sundown.
Thursdays at sundown?
Well,
Okay.
the Vesk are like way north of us.
I'm
Well,
on
I
the table.
know. I'm
Another
just like,
person's like, well, you know what? I heard that they've been like trying to pick up a bunch of industrial grade acid, and they want to use it to dissolve the. Let's see.
The bonds of their earthly existence.
I'm trying to think of what is your biggest building right now.
Oh,
Probably,
so they're terrorists. They're terrorists.
Yeah.
as if the
it'd probably be
insects
the
weren't
broadcast
bad
studio.
enough.
Would probably be your largest structure still, probably
Oh, our comm.
Our
because
comm
the
station?
comm station, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's not okay.
No. That's very, very bad.
So before the night of the Thursday,
And then what was the high? Or what was the total again? It was a 20.
19.
Or 19.
Diplomacy.
So, word has it that the three leaders of the group are female.
The sisters. No, it's not the it's not the Yucks. It's not the.
And then the most current meeting place is a machine shop near the edge of the settlement. And that's also where they house the barrels of acid.
There are 9 females that are leaders in our settlement. Okay. So before their next meeting, Doc is actually going to spray paint graffiti that says "Remember the 5th."
Okay.
Not the 5th of November gunpowder plot. He's specifically referencing to the swarm attack on Brenoa, because that's where it's from. That's where he learned how to be a medic. Not a good time. So they're trying to get how much acid? Sorry, there's a lot of information going on.
So it sounds like they're just trying to get as much acid as they can because they want to try to erode the foundations of the
Why?
broadcast studio.
Why? Because they specifically said the tallest building,
Largest building.
Yeah.
the largest building. Why? Like, what's the reasoning?
They're a cult. Do they need a reason?
Yeah.
It's probably so it doesn't compete with their sundial.
That's my thought, but like, why?
I like that.
Maybe.
Yeah. So
Whatever. We need to stop this.
Yeah, we're gonna go on to the meeting.
All right.
Can we? We're just gonna go as ourselves.
As yourselves. All right.
I'm not
I-
disguising myself.
I mean, I have disguise.
You can disguise yourself. I can't. I'm the only space goblin in the stupid group.
To be fair, I'm the only elf in the group.
So by the time you get all that information, yeah, it's
I guess Drow don't
probably
count as
close to
elves.
3 hours before the meeting.
No, you are definitely.
Can
not
we
an elf.
recon the area? What's the building? What's the building where they're meeting in?
So it looks like it's a small machine shop. It is.
There's no such thing as elves.
Well, then I guess that also erases you as your subspecies, doesn't it?
So it's an approximately 60 by 65 foot building, but it's not a complete square. There's like a couple of
That's fine.
indentations.
And how far away from the building is the asset that they're trying to get?
So the rumors are that they actually have the acid in the machine shop.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Well, it kind of makes sense to have acid in the machine shop, though.
It does.
It's not
Good news, acid doesn't tend to be volatile.
And he just like looks at his gun. Yeah, sure. Remembers all the PTSD of treating all the acid burn wounds. Yeah, no, not volatile at all.
Not volatile. It doesn't explode. It doesn't burn. It corrodes.
It corrodes.
you just need
Yeah,
a
I
ace
mean,
of base, I guess.
just sorry. Nobody. That was okay. You're laughing. It's good. I turned away at the wrong time. That's my bad.
It looks like that. So there's a double doors there and a single doors there.
Okay. Does anyone go on the back? You can just drive in. Just like me. We're here.
Like, my plan, there's like generally 2 doors, right? Alright.
Yeah.
So I ram the vehicle through the double doors. Someone else goes through the other side. Pincer.
Knock. No, I'm not. So Doc is not.
I'm not looking to start a fight.
Yeah,
here.
I don't want a violent situation, but if you want to like park your car at the back door so they can't like go out the back, I like that idea.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Are you okay with
one
that?
I'm happy with.
Yeah, fine.
Oh, he wants to just.
He really wants to drive through the
It should
front
have been
door.
a vest, man.
I know.
I mean, my pistol is set to non-lethal, just in case.
My pistol is set to lethal because it can't be set to non-lethal.
My gulch gun is set to super dry.
Did anybody attach the disruption? What was it? We got a disruption.
We don't have a blunt weapon that I know of.
Oh, okay. That's
It's
It
my-
can only go on the blunt.
Yeah, it's a blunt.
okay. Well, let's go in. So we're gonna have him park his car right here, blocking that door, and we're all gonna come in this way.
All right.
When the meeting starts.
When the meeting starts.
So, yeah. We'll probably case it for a bit. Make sure everyone's inside.
Okay, yep. So you notice that they all go through the double doors before you park it.
So I guess we're going in the back way.
Yep.
I'll turn the
And it's
sneaking
Mr.
mode
Tickles with the
on.
chair.
I'll turn the sneaking mode on, so there's like tentacles like going like this as it walks.
Oh, I actually do have stealth.
Good for you. I kind of have stealth.
All right. Go ahead and give me an engineering check on the lock.
On the lock itself.
Yeah.
What's your bonus?
I got a 26 so far.
28.
Okay.
So yeah, you're easily able to unlock the door there.
I'm a goblin. I know how to engineer stuff. Not well, but I know how.
And you kind of peek in, and you see 10 feet ahead of you is a bunch of barrels. So it goes like 20 feet out. So there's like 10 feet of open space, and then beyond that there's about
Good
10,
bunch of barrels.
let's see, about 20 feet
We do
worth
not
of barrels.
have a jail, correct?
Not yet.
No.
I'm gonna use my catalyst rig to try to scan the thingies inside the barrels. Is it acid?
It's acid.
How much acid?
It requires 3 culture and 3 tech to actually get law enforcement.
We're getting there.
We're
We
getting
have
there.
3 culture and 3 tech.
Takes 5. What's the A one?
Accord.
Accord.
It takes 5 accord for a courthouse
And we have to have the law
and the law
enforcement.
enforcement agency.
So you're figuring there's probably enough there to actually
Do the thing.
do what they want to do. And you can hear talking off to the right.
Like speech talking, Mussolini level, or what are we doing? What kind of talking?
Right now, it's more just kind of sounds like people are just kind of milling around, getting ready.
Okay. Do we want to wait, or are we just?
This is not my field of expertise.
Espionage or handling things?
As either?
Okay, valid.
Like, my only idea so far is just to sneak up. And
Well,
then,
your other idea was just ram them.
well, I know. My idea is just to, like, basically put a hole in each of the barrels and just drain all the acid while they're in there.
That's a very bad idea.
That's a horrid idea.
Why?
Because then we destroy this building.
Oh, Doc was like, acid's a valuable resource. And you're like, saving humans' lives. I'm like, no, we need to save the resources. Our economy is zero.
You can drink the acid later. It'll be great.
You don't drink acid.
I don't know what he does with it. He says it's valuable. What do you
It
guys
is
do with the
valuable.
acid?
He's like, my gun runs on it.
It runs?
Yes.
Haven't seen the legs?
So
That's part of Borderlands 3, by the way.
You want so you want to just basically keyhole. I'm speaking in nautical terms. You want to just basically just puncture all of them, let the acid flow out.
Yeah, pretty much. I have acid tentacles, so I'm like just burning through the barrel.
Okay.
Okay.
Doc is against that.
I am also against that.
I was thinking maybe wait till they start talking, and then kind of like casually walk on and be like, "Let's have a conversation about this."
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that, but I have a funny feeling I want to be next to something that I can take cover.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
there's like barrels of acid.
barrels. They're fine.
Sure, I would rather do like
A
equipment,
doorway?
a doorway or something like that.
From your vantage point that you can see, actually you see. Might be this way.
I know I can like warp in like different
Oh
like things.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Forgot to-
could I put like underneath the warp some of those barrels, like lava?
Oh, that's a
Well,
bad
at
idea.
Higher levels, you
Oh.
could damage the barrels by doing an environmental hazard. But
Not at
that's
this level.
not until you have second level spells.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
first
and
one,
That's also a very bad idea.
basically you can do like difficult terrain.
That's
Which
actually a
could
good
be
question.
helpful.
Are there windows in this building?
There is not.
So you could do like difficult terrain on the way to get out the end.
Yeah.
So because we would have both covered, both entrances covered at that point.
But it only lasts for 2 rounds.
Yeah.
So-
Oof. Yeah. Never mind.
Well, it's only like a first level spell, anyways.
Yeah. So.
Well, level 2.
hmm
It's not that good.
It's a first level spell at casted at level 2.
Mhm.
At second level caster level.
Yeah.
Straight this way.
Okay.
So basically, from where you can
okay.
see, you see like there's some crates right there, and then
Okay.
the voices are coming from behind the crates.
Okay, so when I assume they put on like a stage thing, and we're just gonna wait until they start talking, then we're gonna come out.
Okay.
I mean, have we ever bothered to call in our security?
So far, no. We've
No?
been
No.
handling everything.
No.
You guys have been doing it all.
Do we have security?
Yes.
Who?
The Noir.
So the issue is one of the that Doc is gonna say, hey, let's not, because they said the leaders are gonna be 3 females. We can't fully trust the Noir yet.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's what you see. Is basically
Okay.
that, and
What's that blue thing?
it's a computer terminal,
Okay.
and it is the 3 sisters
Okay.
that are leading the group.
Okay.
And you see like a handful of new arrivals and all that that
Okay.
you're not familiar with.
not familiar at all in the settlement.
Well, you've seen
Oh,
them here and
something
there,
like that.
but they're not like the original.
Okay.
There's some of the newer settlers
people.
and all that.
Okay.
We've got new people?
Yeah, 4
You've got
months
a
in.
few, yeah.
We've had a few more settlers.
Oh, okay.
Nothing of no named NPCs yet.
Right.
Okay. So they're talking, and Doc will just kind of waddle in. So if you've ever seen Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, when his mom gives him the coat and it's just so massive, he looks like a toddler wearing like an actual lab coat, and he's just kind of like waddle in and be like, hey guys, what's going on here?
We were just having a get together.
Okay. About what?
The rise of technology against and how fast this planet's moving. We're just a little concerned that we may be selling this area just a little too fast.
Okay, can you explain that a little bit? What do you mean by settling the area too fast? Just
They apparently like their plastic houses.
like,
We do.
just like, are you saying that it's bad that we're building up the settlement, or like just the area around it?
A little both, you know. He's not here right now, but our leader has brought to our attention, you know, that we need to slow things down a little bit, and plus, we need to prepare for the great rising of the pillar.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. So what's this great pillar rising?
It has a longer walk
Oh, is it?
spin.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
At first, I thought it was the
really curious. What is
the
this?
eco warriors or whatever.
We've been-
Xenowardens?
Xenowardens.
It does sound like Xenowardens.
Sounds very much like Xenowardens. So
But then they
It's been
start
said that
talking
another
about
one
the
of those
pillars,
great
and
towers shall rise again.
oh yeah, where?
And what do you mean rise again? So is it a place that already had one?
From what we've been told, yes.
What's your
Interesting.
leader's name? I haven't heard this, and I'm very interested.
Dale.
Dale.
But he has now moved along this settlement to others.
What
see.
does Dale look like? I don't recall seeing him. Granted, we've been out
Yeah,
of town.
Granted, we're usually out of town.
I've heard about the farmer in the dale.
What does he look like?
Well,
You got a
Sure.
picture of it?
that we do not, but I'm sure if you searched around, you might find him and meet with him. He's out spreading the good word.
Okay. So he's is the rise of technology what leads to another pillar? Or are those two separate events?
From what he explains, is the rising technology will bring about a new pillar.
And are the pillars bad?
Yes.
Why?
What did the pillars do? Did he say?
He did not, except for that they bring death and destruction. It's what destroyed the ancient civilization from this planet years ago.
That's interesting. We haven't seen any sign of an ancient civilization.
Yeah.
Did they give you pamphlets?
What?
Did they say? Well, that's insulting. I'm not going to continue that phraseology. No, that was me almost stepping over a line. I was going to badmouth another faith on live TV. It's not okay.
I know what the good word is.
Good word is pillar. Pillar be gone.
Pillar.
Hi ho, the Dario.
Oh. Man, that's bad. Okay.
That is terrible.
Gosh dang it! You break my train of thought. Okay. Well, so.
But we don't know what these pillars do.
I thought
And
they're
he
just
didn't say
lightning
how.
rods.
That he did not. He said he would inform us more on his return.
When is he coming back?
Once he's completed his trek through the world to proclaim his knowledge.
Okay. Point of order. Are you actively working on the computer terminal over there in the corner?
Oh no, no.
Okay.
I've been just hanging back, letting the talkers talk because I'm just like ready for this all to go down south.
Do you mind working on the computer?
If they're not going to,
Start shooting
deal
at
with
him.
me,
We're gonna.
it
We're gonna-
takes two hands to
It
work
does
a
take two
computer.
hands. We're currently having a conversation. It's about to get bad real quick, though. Just saying.
Probably.
Well,
Well, not necessarily.
he's gonna ask a question. So, this is the first time I'm hearing of this. Why wouldn't he just come directly to us, the leaders of this settlement? I think it's kind of odd that he would talk to everybody but us.
Maybe he thought you weren't ready to accept the teachings.
Well, that seems kind of unfair. I mean, we should at least be able to hear the teachings before we're willing to accept it or not. Can you tell us more about this?
Sure, and then they'll kind of go on a little bit
Okay.
more.
Yeah, no, I'm milking this. How many people are in this room currently besides the three sisters?
There's about a dozen other
'Kay.
individuals, so there's 15.
15, 1-5. Okay. Doc will then just be like, okay. So
Alondra will try and ask very pointed questions about. So, did he say what point is this technology going to affect the pillar?
It depends on how fast we evolve the planet with our technology. If we
In a way,
slow
I
it down,
think
then we'll be
Aspis Consortium
quite some time. But if we keep progressing as we are,
just
it
trying
should
to
come
meddle with us.
soon.
It could also
that's
just
interesting. We
be
haven't really
that
advanced
they're
our technology
bored.
very well.
What?
No, we really haven't.
Could be that they're bored.
In some of the areas, they have been a lot more.
Aggressive?
Yes.
Okay, well that just doesn't make sense for because we're not really aggressive in all our technology. I mean, we put in a recharge station so everybody can access their stuff a lot easier.
I mean, we're already looking at setting up a preserve for those flowers.
Well, that should help out.
My final question is, why does he want you to destroy the communication center?
Just for the help slow down things here. I mean, as you say, we haven't done too much, but
Oh, sorry, he's literally going to interrupt them. I apologize for interrupting you, but he's literally going to interrupt them. He's like, so how would destroying the communication center stop our technological advance? That would just make it more difficult to call people for help. That doesn't seem like the correct thing to do, because if you really wanted to share the teachings of the anti-pillar movement, we'd want to reach out to the other people. That's the easiest, best way to do is the communication center. Why do you have so much acid? He's just
No,
rapid fire
probably.
lawyer questions at them to catch them in something.
Go ahead and give us sense motive.
Oh, that's going to be great.
That's why I'm there.
I'm going to aid you. I'm
Well.
aiding you. Unless you're aiding me.
No. Because I think it's six.
You get a plus
either way.
D6,
I
too.
did-
Oh yeah.
I did not help.
Of course you do that. That has been a lot of ones on sixes.
So, what's your total?
17.
With my 8 or out?
With your 8.
Okay.
So you're getting the feeling they're probably got absorbed into this cult due to their grief. And from what you gathered, like from all the selling of the trinkets and stuff like that, like at 100 credits a piece, you saw probably 30, 40 people wearing those.
That's
in
a
this
lot of
That
cash.
is. This
And
is
you're
a
looking at here,
money
and this
scheme.
place is pretty barren. And even with the acid probably didn't cost them that much.
No.
I go, you know these things don't have any mystical properties, right?
So you're kind of thinking
Scam
like
artists.
someone
Snake
basically.
oil.
Mm-hmm.
One of 2 possibilities then.
Yeah.
No, one of 3 possibilities. Xenowardens, Apsis Consortium, or Abadar Corps.
Look,
Abador Corps would rather go into trade with us.
there's another possibility, which is someone couldn't handle settling, went crazy, and just decided to go out on their own because they don't care.
Or another possibility, snake oil salesman decided to start fleecing people.
Yeah, I go, these are worthless. They don't have any mystical powers at all.
And if you question them, they do say that Dale did take the majority of the funds to help with his travels.
Oh.
You know, that's kind of weird because most people are stuck traveling on foot right now. We're one of the rare groups that has transportation.
How long ago did you leave?
A few weeks ago. Go ahead and make a diplomacy check as well.
I'm going to aid you on that. No, I'm not.
Oh my gosh, I wish you guys would
I
stop
got-
pulling the...
I got 26 on my diplomacy.
26.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I only got a 12.
So it does take a little bit of time, but you start kind of convincing them that they've been conned. And they start, most of the people
Sorry.
here start realizing that. And eventually you do get the 3 sisters to realize, yeah, that whoever this person was basically duped them.
Was he traveling on foot? Did we get that information?
he was.
I mean, we could easily run him down.
And do what?
Take the money he took. Give it back. If it's fine, no.
It's one of those lesson learned.
Well, if he has like 40 people with 100 to 200 credits piece, that's like 8,000 credits.
Yeah, it's not significant enough for me to be like,
40 people is 4,000. You're right. I'm saying like
Yeah.
it's not 40,000. My
no,
math is
it's
off.
4,000.
4,000.
Okay,
4,000.
he has some extra cash to burn.
And maybe have enough money to get
Where
off
is
planet.
he going to burn it?
Valid.
I don't
How
know.
come nobody's paid us for any of this?
Yeah. So
They're
okay.
willing to give this
It's
guy
literally
money.
like, look, you were duped. You were fleeced.
We could put up
Lesson
wanted.
learned for next time. If he comes back, yeah, we'll do something then.
Okay.
We could put up
We
wanted
will
posters.
definitely do something then.
Sounds good to me.
Nah, that sounds like money.
Okay.
And that will include getting people's money back.
What we could do is put up wanted posters just to,
Nah.
or
Nah.
inform the other communities.
We can do that. That is a valid
That is
statement.
A valid one. Give a description. Let him know he's...
Wandering.
Yeah, they give a
Well-
good description of him so that you can broadcast it out to the other communities.
And who knows? Since he's on foot, maybe he'll meet a cat
Or a bear.
or a bear.
Stag bear.
Stag bear.
Okay. Do we get through that
Yeah, so
without incident?
yeah.
Okay, we turn around and like, okay.
You see, it's a little after 10. Do we want to just do the last month phase and then,
Yeah.
then we
Yeah,
can start
let's do
fresh new?
Yeah.
Go
Okay.
ahead and roll.
No shooting.
That's fine.
We're happy with that.
Yeah.
6.
There's too many times when
month for
I
us.
hear cultists, I'm like, oh,
8.
yeah, this is
So we gained
violence.
4.
It's the only answer.
We have 12 resources, which means we can buy anything 6 and below. Because everything's...
Just advanced ones. Basics are still the same.
we're not going to improve our basics right now.
We could do the government seat.
We could do the government seat. Give us a cord. That's
Entertainment quarter.
6. So we could do
could.
that.
Entertainment would be a good one.
Let's do the entertainment quarter. So that's going to cost us 9. Okay, yeah. Entertainment quarter is 1 culture, 1 economy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, our economy's positive.
Yeah. Our culture is 4. It costs 9. So we have 3 resource points left.
And there are no events this.
No events this time around, so we have an entertainment center.
What's our tech at?
Hold on.
3. Okay.
Yeah. Quarter. Entertainment quarter. And that puts our culture, that puts our new stats at Accord 2, Culture 4, 1 Economy, 1 Magic, and 3 Technology.
That's pretty nice.
At least we're getting our law and order up.
We can, I don't want to boost our hospital next round. It's going to be costly. It's not worth it. We may just for the next couple of months, just stockpile resources for a bit.
Man, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like stockpile for 2 or 3 turns and then drop down. Okay. Yeah, that's probably a good place to start. So go ahead and read that end part and close this out.
Alright.
Oh, wait, hold on. Just a reminder, we are holding our contest to get the dice, the nice yellow steel dice. Go ahead and comment on episode 17 of the Storm Knights. Episode's title is called Love and Drama in a Sea of Monkeys. Go ahead and comment on it. We're going to draw from our comments on Monday. Don't know what calendar day that is going to be. What calendar date is that? I'm going to look it up. It's going to bug me otherwise. It's going to be the 30th of January. We'll announce the winner on the 31st, which is a Tuesday, on our Twitter. So yeah, go ahead and follow us on our Twitter so we can get you that information. And then we'll go from there. Thank you, everybody. Back to Mike.
Alright, and thank you for joining us tonight. We hope you enjoyed our stream and that you'll join us next time. And next week we'll be back to Torg.
Yeah, first of the week of the month for Torg. Yeah.
Alright, have a good night and we'll see you then.